Dude, hot fucking damn, that is a good intro. Let's go.
This is good.
That thing
good
fucks.
You did done good, son. You did done good.
Dude, I hope to God YouTube doesn't hit us with some copyrights for all them little clippy clips in there, but it is what it is. If not, fuck you, YouTube. What up, Playoff? How we doing, big dog? I see you down there in the comments. Welcome in, everybody. Derelict Sports, you know what it is. It's your boy Nick, it's your boy Dale. We got a big one in store for us. We're usually not here on Wednesday or Thursdays. We were not live yesterday, obviously, because I had my birthday, so I went out and had a little day. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. But we weren't going to miss this. We were definitely not missing this. So here we are on a Thursday. We got NBA kicking back off tonight, too, also. We got a bunch of games going on. I was just watching Boston and Philly on TNT a minute ago. Boy, Peyton Pritchard, the white boy, is on a goddamn heater. And let me tell you, I bet that guy gets mad pussy in Boston. I would just guarantee it. You know who I'm talking about, right? Peyton Pritchard.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Dude.
Oh, boy.
Bro, that guy is probably a hot commodity in Boston. There is just no doubt about it.
He is so white, he makes mayonnaise look like it's black.
Dude, and he can hit threes like it's going out. Bro, he hit, I think in the first quarter, he had like 5 threes. Like he was on a goddamn heater. So that wasn't. I took Paul George in an underdog lineup earlier for over 21.5. I don't know. So points, rebounds, and assists. Everybody's saying he's going to shot today. I think it was a good spot, but so far not very good. We got the Cavs. Cavs playing tonight, which is super dope. They are. Let me pull up some of these games. They're up 24-19 in the end of the first. We got a lot. We got half the leagues playing today. So
yeah. What a fun Hornets Lakers game you and me were watching last night,
dude. I am. Yes, sir.
Austin River getting teed up. Like, I don't know what he said for the second tee, but second team seemed pretty soft coming from a ref. But again, I don't know what he said. But then, oh boy, then the Hornets decided to be like, hey, we're an NBA team. We're going to score 20 points in a row on a team that has superstars.
Dude, they fucking, and lucky us. What up, Franks? How you doing, sweet boy? I'm not running from you. I keep running towards you. I want a big kiss, dude.
Oh, one of those sexy Franks kisses.
I want a mouth hug. That's what I want. But yeah, dude, last night was fucking, I mean, we took the plus 12.5. Our boy Playoff Beard, he tailed our bet last night and then cashed it out like in the third. Somehow got them 15.5 favorites. Like they were at some point they were like plus 15.5 or something. So that's where he got him. So he double dipped last night, and we got Luka under 26.5. Dude, it was a good day for us for sure.
Nick was the reason why we made profit yesterday, because I went 2-2 in college basketball. So Nick, happy birthday boy! God,
dude.
Shan probably did crazy things that we can't talk about on YouTube. You made profit for the team. Like, what a fucking day for Nick.
Bro, she put her lips on my asshole and blew me up like a balloon.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
No, she didn't. I'd never do that. Dude, if Shan tried to do anything to my ass, dude, there would be a domestic violence charge. I would be a felon. No doubt about it. But yeah, dude, it was a good evening, dude. Hell yeah. And now we're a part of this little betting group on Instagram, which we have brought all of the fucking minds together in one place. And he says, Green, after this cold streak in St. Louis, I'm going to take a break from making fun of you. Shan did an 8-foot-long jump, and Nick was waiting spread eagle naked in the same. Dude, it was basically an Olympic long jump, dude. It was fucking wild. And every time, it's so wild, dude. Every time I take every few steps I take, I still get a little sand falling out of my ass. Like I'll still get I got a little drip going on. So safe to say I had a great birthday. I felt appreciated. That's for sure. Maybe a little disrespected too, but I definitely felt appreciated. She kept spitting on me, and I'm like, dude, stop.
you just like you're I was like when you put the Hornets in the old on the Action Network, it's like, ooh, that's a very frisky, like Dale appreciates a frisky bet because you see what I bet at times. I'm like,
Dude,
it's a
well,
frisky
here's my
bet.
thought, my thought, like, very rarely, like, so for the people that I was just talking about, the playoff beard and all our boys in this league or in this group chat that we're in, I am the young, what do they call it in the I'm what would they I'm like this the grasshopper in this situation. Okay, I am new to this because I'm in Missouri. We are a shit state. You know, we haven't been able to bet. We finally got it. Still not even here. That's why you see me doing all these over unders because that's all I can fucking do. It sucks. So Dale is the old head here. He is the derelict, the real degen.
I most certainly am. I'm doing
So
some
very
DJ
rarely do
shit.
I think something's going to go some way. I get it. And then that's what happened. But I was looking at the game. I'm like, plus 12 and a half. I'm like, I saw how the Lakers were playing this before the fucking, the way, they were kind of uh, sloppy before. And I saw that Luka, was still trying to ease his way in on the minute restriction and stuff. And nobody's played in weeks, like a week. I'm like, 12 and a half, like that game was going to be sloppy. And sure as shit, that was one of the sloppiest basketball games I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
That's a question I want to ask Playoff Beard. Is he hopping on tonight in one of the intermissions? Is that confirmed or still TBD?
We're just gonna have to wait and see if it's everything tonight. We'd have no idea what's gonna happen. We are just here on a Thursday. This looks pretty lit. By the way, we're gonna start focusing on this hockey game here in a minute. I promise. But since they're just
Well, we're getting
jerking
ready to
off
boo.
right now,
We're getting
sounds like
ready to boo the Canadian
we're about to
national
get the
anthem.
national anthems.
Canada, boo!
I can't wait, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been saying this whole time, so I guess we'll just focus on this now. Yeah, last night, great night of basketball. This night, let's go fucking Cavs, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to the NBA. But I was saying, no matter how you can go to Canada, obviously this is a rival game and Canada feels very passionate about this, but they're respectful people. You go there, they're not going to they're the line they're not going to cross. You guys have now had to cross into the US of A and go to Boston, Massachusetts, aka just a big old dirty asshole of a city with just the worst sports fans, the racist as shit. They don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, they'll throw food at you. They'll beat you up in the parking lot. I mean, it's a wild place. So you thought that the boos in Canada were allowed for the national anthem? You just wait until we hear, oh, Canada. Dude, you're not going to hear shit.
Oh, I hope they're booing Wayne Gretzky right now.
They're booing Cale McCarr right now.
Well, as they should. Look at Wayne Gretzky. He's just like, yeah, I'm still the greatest. Even though he probably.
Nobody's talking about I've never spent a Saturday night in Canada. That's right. I've never spent a Saturday night. It's funny you say that, Franks, because when I said that to Dale earlier, he says, "Take that, Philly."
Yeah, he's like, Boston fans might be the worst fans ever, and I'm like, take that, Philly. You deserve that.
Philly got the night off, dude. But then I told you, I was like, maybe I take that back because they are pretty fucking terrible. Let me close this door a little more.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
By the way, since we're a YouTube show now, for the people that are newer, I know Franks knows this, and if anybody else shows up, like playoff, you see me walk away, and I know you're going to understand because I've been watching your little videos, and you're always standing there with your fucking house-sized bong, so I know you be Rip Daddy, but I just got, I dab. I'm a dabber, big dabber. But my my fiance just got me this $400 fucking Puffco machine that, I mean, it is unreal. So I'm gonna definitely be ripping dabs. I might have to walk out every once in a while.
That thing has a fucking app to it. That you were showing me that thing, and I do not partake, but I was like, holy shit, that thing's cool.
Dude, yeah, it's.
Oh, they got Johnny Gaudreau's dad coming out. That's exactly what they should do. Yep, that's right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dabbing every every U. Oh yeah, let's get the states jacked. This is gonna be fun. Man.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Why is this?
your new Dab 7000 is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty tits. They're both such shit people. I've been to two Philly games, and they won both obnoxious. When we were growing up, and we learned about people who smoke pack cigarettes. I was like, damn, I can't. Yeah, for sure. It's a crazy world when you step into the real world and depression hits you, and when the real world hits you in the face, and you're like, damn, this sucks. Yeah, you got to do something. Look at the Tkachuk boys, dude.
We had this conversation. Why does one of the Kachucks look like a GQ model and the other one looks like he's almost homeless?
Yeah, dude. How the fuck is Brady the ugliest goddamn cocksucker in the world, and Matthew Tkachuk looks like he fucks?
It's like, poor thing.
Connor Hellebuck, the best goalie in the world. We've borrowed your guy.
Oh,
We
I
took
know.
your guy.
I'm hoping that there's a long Jets run, and we'll be doing Cavs games and Jets games during this whole thing. Um, I, to play off Beard, I am a casual hockey fan. I might, even though I have a Canadian passport, actually I don't. I have a Canadian license. Let's be honest here for 2 seconds. But you know, I am a casual hockey fan at best. So you know, I'm very excited for this. But you know, when it comes to the play, I get excited for the playoffs. The grind of the hockey season, I struggle with. But then I watch baseball every fucking day for 6 months. So
Yeah, speak up a little bit, big dog. I think you're starting to.
I
For a
tried to
second
tighten
there,
this
you were
up.
going out.
Tried to tighten it up. So, oops, shit. It's
For
all
the right price, I get you a Canadian passport.
good. Everybody's got a price, right?
We got to get you one of those. We got to get you one of the. Well, we got to get you. I'm gonna send you some. We're gonna get you some wireless ones that you could just connect Bluetooth wise, and then we got to get you one of those little microphones you
Okay,
can
yeah,
just clip right here. We're gonna get you set up. 2025 is the year of Derelict Sports, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting a network. We got our boy Playoff here. We got all these betters that are hanging out with us now. I mean, we're in the shit now. I mean, we're starting to. We got a little community growing. It feels good, boys.
feels great.
Um,
Franck's, you know, hey, we got to get Franck's on again for one of these UFC
oh, here we
previews
go.
one night. Oh, okay, yes. I'm actually going to put it off mute for 2 seconds because I want to hear how bad they get booed. Boo!
Well, they're actually not booing that bad. Wow, they're being like extremely respectful right now.
Why did you like sing the?
She sucks though.
Oh, why are you going back and forth from English to French? You just sing this part in French. Like I told you on Friday night, I don't speak a lick of French, but I can sing the two lines of the Canadian national anthem in French. Well, I need help, but if I'm listening to it, I pretty much can remember it. So,
Dude, this chick sucks.
it wasn't very.
Canada!
Oh, one day we have to. I know I've said this before, but one day we have to listen to when the Las Vegas Posse was the first professional sports team in Vegas when they were in the CFL, and they had one of their lounge singers sing "Oh Canada," but he sang it to the tune of like "Oh Christmas Tree." It is so fucking bad, so bad.
There's been some fucking terrible ones, dude, for sure.
I remember going in the so like junior hockey here. There's the league that there's 5 American teams in ours. Oh, he's going USA thing. Um, so they had like this girl start singing the American national anthem, and she just butchered it so bad. And it was like everybody was trying not to laugh, but it was just so bad it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it is what, it's always good to see somebody bomb the national anthem. Like, who's this chick? I didn't hear. I had to mute it because sometimes I can't hear you. Trying to get a little low. Fergie was bad too. What does she sing? Damn, this broad is singing on a. She's opera or something. Oh, they got the whole band there. Oh yeah.
Did Mr. Trump actually show up for this game?
I don't know. I don't think so. He called the team though. Apparently, they said they appreciate that. I'm sure this team is just full of Trumpers, dude. I am sure of it.
You're not. You look at the Tkachuks and tell me that they aren't
Oh
Trump
yeah,
supporters.
they love that shit. Big Walt, dude, definitely a Trumper.
Austin Matthews with his, as my son would say, a 5 head or a 10 head.
Hey Austin, why don't you get a point or something in this fucking tournament, dude? He hasn't done dick. Talking about doing exactly what he does with Toronto when it matters, just fucking disappears. Hey Austin, you're on.
Mr. President. Sorry, Frank. Sorry, my friend.
It's Mr. President. You must. Yeah. Yeah, I think Franks is a. I think he might be a on the line Republican. I don't know. I'm not really sure. He seems like one of those anti-socialist Miami Cubans.
It's gonna be that kind of night. I can already feel it. It's gonna be good. Is the mic better? So is the mic better? Like
a little better, yeah. No, that's definitely better. Does it matter? I can't vote. I'm a felon. Are you a felon, dude?
No. Wait. Whoa.
You aren't a felon, are you? You aren't a goddamn felon. What'd you get a felony for?
If you're in America and you're a felon, you can't vote?
No.
Really? If you're Canadian and you're in jail, you still have the right to vote.
Yeah, no. If you're a convicted felon in the United States, you are not allowed to vote.
Really? Huh.
Surprise, huh?
I actually am. I think.
Man, who knew that the United States had some shitty old laws, huh? Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Well, you think how many fucking people you got locked up, too.
Speaking of Miami Cubans, I love that one. Bro, tell me that was my senior year of high school. That was senior prom. Tell me that isn't gangster as shit. Bro, my senior prom, obviously, like, everybody was wearing black, gray, just tuxes and suits and all that shit. Bro, I wore white on red. I read white in a red undersuit. I looked so fucking gangster, dude, walking into my all white shoes. Yeah, I met Shan after that. I actually, no shit, I will tell the story because she's not here, and I'll tell it quick. But I went to prom with a girl and left with another, basically.
That a boy.
Like, my date was left with the girl, the boyfriend of the girl that I left with. So it was pretty cool. No, I'm not a felon. I say that once every 3 or 4 months. You guys always forget. Yeah, I guess so. And we did talk. I don't know what he said a minute ago. He said I talked about that last night, probably this Saturday. Yeah, he's probably gonna come over and watch the old Fizzites on Friday. I heard you finger bang the principal in the bathroom. Yeah, I wish.
God, do I love frogs. Oh,
I'm trying to remember. I think my principal was a dude in high school, if I remember. Even better then. All right, here we go though. We're about to kick off. I mean, because we are here for a hockey game, which is about to kick off. We will keep up the dirty antics, though, of course.
Oh yes.
The finger banging doesn't stop just because the puck drops. Ah.
Well played, sir.
I just said that, and I realized halfway through that shit was about to rhyme, and
you just are on top of the world.
Dude, let's go, though. Like I said before the game, and I've said about 900 times since I've realized it, my buddy Never Not Nuttin' told me, shout out Big Jack, Big J.O., Big Dog, Big Nashville, Big Tennessee.
Oh, Never Not Nut is your Tennessee friend. Okay, now
yeah.
I just put 2 and 2 together now.
But he grew up here. I grew up with him my whole life, so.
Right. It's funny because like you talk about
him,
but I didn't put his name.
He was the
one
that he was my hockey guy. He's been my hockey guy forever. I mean, out of all my friends growing up, he has always been the biggest hockey fan. So he knows all the shit, the guys in the minors. He was the guy that told me about Vladimir Tarasenko when he was still in Russia. So, like, we went and saw Vladimir Tarasenko's very first NHL game when he scored 2 goals. And it was when he scored, so Vladimir Tarasenko scored on a breakaway, his first NHL goal, and when he got the pass, the stretch pass, and was on the breakaway, Jack and I looked at each other and like our eyes started to well up. And when he scored, we jumped up into each other's arms, and the row in front of us had to turn around and hold us up because we started to go over the front of the row. That's how fucking stoked we were for Vladimir Tarasenko coming to the Blues, dude. But he was the one that told me about the JB thing, and I'm like, man, dude, I'm telling you, if there's a game that Jordan Binnington's going to show up for, boys, it's going to be this one.
Well, you also have to think that if Jordan Binnington wants any chance of being the starting goaltender next year at the Olympics, he kind of has to, like, he doesn't have to win this game to keep that, but like if they lose a 2-1 game and it's like both goals he has zero chance on, like that's okay. But if he wants to be the starting goalie in I think it's in Italy, he's got to ball out tonight.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see I think we're gonna see both goalies play really well, and I think I think we were talking about it the other night, Monday. I think it's gonna be a lot of skill tonight. I think we're gonna see a lot of
Yeah.
best on best. These guys are here to win a game. You might see a few scuffles like like this, and before the net, you're definitely gonna see some pushing and shoving and some yapping for sure. But for the most part, I do think that we're gonna see a pretty good fucking hockey game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's like just like one of those. Yeah, Saturday night was just something special that happened that doesn't happen very often in hockey anymore, and it was a ton of fun. And we probably won't get anything like it for another 10 years.
Damn, Brady Tkachuk's only NHL player with 20 goals, 20 plus goals, 170 plus hits. Guy's just a fucking shit machine. He's just a tank. Here we go. Ooh, where are you at? Where's your like?
I'll wait. I'll let you know when I have to go. Ooh, because you're definitely. I don't care tonight. I'm like,
No, there was no goal. It
ooh.
was just an
No.
almost.
I just seen the shot. So yeah, I'm like a good. Oh, that's a second shot. Yeah. So I'm a good like 7 seconds behind you.
One of these days, so what we need to do in these instances, next time we watch something live, we need to get into a Discord call because then I can show my screen. We can watch it there, and you're not going to get in trouble for it's just me.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
I should be able to do that. We'll see though.
I'm more. It's like I more enjoy your reactions. Like when we watch the UFC things, you're like 40 seconds ahead of me. It's almost cooler that it's like oh god, and then I'm like, ooh, let's see what happened. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about because I'm telling you, I am not a Jordan Binnington guy for real. Like I've always been. I don't know. Like he's really good, but I do think that he's not as on as he used to be anymore. And I do just think that it's kind of I hate when he gets in his feelings, starts showing his ass and stuff. Like I think he's got a little attitude problem. But but I also I want to see him show the fuck out here too. Like I think he's still our goalie. I just still want him to go out there and ball. So if he makes a big save, I obviously want USA to win this game, but I hope that I don't want to see Binnington get shit rocked in this game either.
Yeah, you don't need to see him like as much as you want your country to win. You don't want to see him get run and watch his confidence like get wrecked for the rest of the year.
Yeah, he's got to start for us Saturday. Well, I don't know if he will, but
so it does start back up on Saturday?
Yeah, Blues play Saturday and Sunday. So I would have I almost don't know if he's going to play either one of those. Maybe, but maybe not.
I would think he probably plays the back half game and then
maybe Sunday.
And then they'll probably try and get him an extra. The backup's probably going to get a little extra work more so than normal.
I think the Blues got the best backup in hockey, dude. Joel Hofer is nice.
So how far are the Blues out of the wild card spot? Are they still in flirtable distance?
Yeah, they realistically could make it, but I think we're a game under 500. But I'm not 100% sure where we are in the standings. But yeah, I look at Parayko. I keep forgetting you guys got Parayko too. He's another guy that I would totally find the Blues trading at some point, but hasn't. But so I'm still rooting for him here. But my God, talk about a guy that he has started to score a little bit more this year, and he is definitely picked up his game this year has been great. But before this year, talk about a guy that can shoot the puck 200 miles an hour, zero control.
That's exactly what you want from somebody that has a fucking howitzer.
Guy just shoots it and it's 15 feet over the net.
It's like, I'm going to pull up first Mighty Ducks reference of the night. It's like, yeah, remember the Mighty Ducks where the one guy had like the stupid hard shot? 1 out of 5 times it hit the net.
Yeah, he was Colton Parayko, basically. Just Colton Parayko is probably a little less intimidating. There we go. Yeah, I would. Who is Jordan? Well, I guess Jordan. He hasn't been pulled in any of these games, has he? Or has he? Who is the backup? Like, was there a guy that Canada wanted to be the goalie instead of? If it wasn't Jordan Binnington, who actually would be the goalie of Canada, or is he the best option?
Hill out of Vegas is the backup, and they actually had Marc-Andre Fleury as their third goalie, I believe, which is crazy to think that he's almost 40 years old.
Yeah,
and
this is last year, isn't it?
It's supposed to be, yes, because he's been doing like the swan song, like
yeah.
Montreal did the classy thing since he's French Canadian, and
that was sick.
He won, and then they let him shake the hands. I'm like, what? Okay. Why does Montreal do the fucking like perfect classy thing?
That was so
every
sick.
fucking time? It's like they just like they give him the #1 star, and then all of a sudden they all line up and they all shake his hand. Last time in Montreal, I'm like, in Boston he probably would get lynched.
Yeah, no, it's definitely I definitely fucking I thought that was so sick that they did that for him. Shout out to Marc-Andre Fleury. That would have been cool to see him play in this. He probably would have balled the fuck out. He's a guy that rises to the occasion.
Oh yeah,
you fucking Nazis.
Oh, I can't wait to see what happened. Oh, there it is. Yay!
Nate McKinnon, baby.
Didn't he have Playoff Beard have Nathan McKinnon as one of his goals in one of his parlays?
I believe it was shots on goal.
Oh, shots on goal? Okay.
Yeah, I believe Playoff and the boys have got 2.5. I think they've got him and McDavid both 2.5 shots on goal. Dude, that was a ripper.
Good old ripper. Oh yeah, Connor Hellebuck did not see that at all. That is a world-class goalie that, just seen it at the last second and tried to get his
1-0 Canada, baby. Fuck.
Canada. Yet, Soviet. Oh,
I'm not going to lie. Like, this game does feel like it could be a Canada game. It just feels like USA's a little beat up, and I also just feel like they just are a team that woke up that night they lost. Yep, goals too. Hell yeah.
Good. Yeah, it feels like.
Oh yeah, he had one that was goal in the first 8.5 minutes. I think somebody had that one in their shit too.
Yeah, that was one of his parlays. He had a goal, like both teams to score, and a goal in the first 10 minutes, and then it was McDavid and McKinnon 2 shots, and then it was one American with a goal with a point. Can't remember which one, but no, it's a
time in game. Hold on, they're doing a replay.
Oh, like he scored like I don't know when if it was 5 or 10 minutes in, but
yeah, I'm trying to wait. Give me like 10 seconds, big dog. Dude, he did. Yeah, you're right. He didn't even see that motherfucker. Oh, you're good. 6 minutes, baby. 14-12 left in the first, so you're not even 6 minutes. You're in there, baby. Fucking.
Let's go.
Check it off. Power play dance for the fucking W.
hey, it's Reinhardt. Thank you. We have to make sure that we're like derelict enough, but not too derelict that he doesn't want to come back.
Yeah, no, dude, no, we're totally derelict. No,
yeah,
we are we are going to be the most derelict. If you don't want to be here, then fuck right off.
That is true. See,
I took Sam Reinhart too. I tailed some of his stuff. Some of this things I couldn't get on Underdog, but like obviously you can't do first or like both teams scoring and shit on Underdog. It's only player props and stuff. But I did take Reinhardt for half a point as well, so 1 point.
Solid, solid, solid.
All right, USA trailed in all 4 games so far.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess Finland scored early in that game. That's right.
Yeah, remember? And then they just got mowed.
Um, you remember my baseball draft, Nick, sir? You remember how you hate slow drafts?
Yeah, you got another one?
Not yet, but it's 10 days in, and we're in round 46.
You're still not done?
This is about acceptable. Like I would less than 2 weeks, I think is perfectly fine.
Bro, I would fucking that's sickening. Slow drafts are dude cancer for people like me. I just can't sit still.
Right. See, for me, I'm like, in the 46th round, I went prospecting for Rockies closers because, well, if there's not if there was one line tonight that could be the most derelict line, it's on February 20th, prospecting for Rockies closers. Not proud of myself.
Are we not live on X? What the fuck?
Oh, really?
Doesn't say that we are, yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, well it says I don't know.
We have playoff beard. We got Franks. We're in a good place. This might be like the first hockey
Oh
game
no, we're
Franks will watch
live.
all year. Does Franks go watch hockey with you in the old St. Louis?
Actually, it's funny you asked that. Franks has never been to a Blues game, I don't think, and we were supposed to do that this year. And I mean, I'm shit. We probably still have. Do we have time? I mean, I need to get some tickets because I'd love to take him to a Blues game. I haven't been to a Blue. I don't think I've even been to a game this year. Honestly, some years I go to a shit ton. Sometimes I just don't go to any. But most years I try to go to a bunch.
Because you went, I think I remember you went to the Islanders game last year because it was an afternoon game. You were
Yeah, I
saying.
went to that, but I don't think I've been to one this year. Honestly, I've been offered tickets a couple times, and I had other shit going on. Um, but yeah, I haven't. I don't know. The Blues have just been kind of disappointing. Like St. Louis is just. I mean, the Blues. We're in like a rough patch. St. Louis, dude. Cardinals suck. Blues are kind of trending down. St. Louis City last year, we had like the best rookie season of an MLS team in MLS history, and then we have just absolutely fell off.
Did the MLS like catch on there? Like
Yeah. Uh-oh. Dale got a phone call or
does it?
something.
Why is
Nope.
my son trying to call me?
Yeah, it did catch on here.
Oh, did it freeze? Or did I freeze?
Can you hear me? Nope. God, look at the schnoz on Brad Marchand, dude. What a rat. I love him, though. A lot of people hate him, but I fucking love him. Watching Dale trying to figure out, yeah, it is. It's like the moment something doesn't go right, it's just like, uh-oh. What up?
What up? Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody, welcome up playoff here, dude. This is our boy we were telling you guys about. He just added us to the sports betting group. We're all gonna start collabing. What's up?
What's up, man? Not much. Just picking up the wife from work. So I got 20 minutes before she's off. I'm already in the parking lot. So thought I'd hop on for a quick bit here. And with Dale hopping off, might be good times. So
Yeah, perfect timing. I said Dale will just show up again here in a few minutes, I'm sure.
cool.
He'll get a phone call and it just fucks him all up. It's so funny.
Happens to me all the time on when I'm live on IG. My mother-in-law is trying to get a hold of me for something because we're staying at the house saving up for our house.
Right,
And
right.
And yeah, she's a very needy woman, so
Dude.
it doesn't
But,
take much, bro. It doesn't take much. So
well, dude, well, welcome on, man. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you taking some time out and coming on and hanging out.
no, definitely. I definitely wanted to talk like you being a big NHLer too, and having the American insight for it. I like that because I got another NHLer in that collab group, no name Bookie,
Oh yeah,
um,
yeah.
and he's real good shit. He knows his shit, but he's Canadian too. Like apparently, him and I are only about a half hour away from each other. So
Located in St. Louis. No, he's actually a Canadian boy as well.
yes, sir. Right near Toronto. I'm about 40 minutes from Toronto.
Yeah, that's Ayo DJing clips here. Hey, what up, Tanner? How we doing, big dog? Welcome in. Dale should be back at some point. I think he got a phone call or something.
Oh, what's up? D-Gen's in here. Let's
Yeah,
go.
DJing
You-
clips. What up, big dog?
Your headphones finally charged. You're not at the gym listening to that shitty fucking top 40 EDM.
The fucking is he an EDM guy?
Half EDM, half Sabrina Carpenter.
Let's go, dude. The remix. Where should I be? Here, Twitch, or you? You can come on YouTube if you want. I mean, so Kick, we are literally only going. Oh, dope! I got family in Toronto. Go say hi to them.
What kind of message is it? Good family or bad family? I don't know. Some of my family's like weird shit.
But yeah, come to YouTube if you want. So we only go live on Kick still because we used to try to do a lot of like streaming, and it didn't really like I don't know, the sports thing didn't really translate to live streaming on Kick and stuff. So we've put so much time into it that we're gonna keep going live over there. But YouTube's where we're trying to push forward. That's for sure.
Well, no, like I say, I like Under's take on it. Like the few of us that are interested, the podcast media of it. It's almost like we're trying to create a new ESPN that's an unbiased, like feels like more non-commercial way to consume your sports analytics, right?
Right, right. Yeah, that's and like I said, I'm glad that we're starting to network. We had another guy that was, I was talking to a guy like I'd like to eventually start getting into, like, even like a blog or something where we can like write about shit that's, that I think's going on, or like write up stuff about, and then like have a place because I mean I don't I hate comparing myself to Barstool because like I don't want to be Barstool at all. But like I like that the one thing that I always thought that they've had going for them is that like they talk all their shit, but then like they still like they have like a place you can go read all their articles and thoughts and shit like that.
Is there a Barstool, Missouri yet?
There actually is not a Barstool, Missouri yet.
Oh well, maybe you are trying to be Barstool.
Dude, maybe yeah, I'm here to gatekeep, dude. Like, yeah, no, we don't need you here.
Just go
Fuck out of
plug the
here.
fuck out of Whitney and an AD and just go plug the fuck out of them until they fucking write you back.
Dude, that would be in fucking insane. But I want to fight Dave Portnoy, so it would be like that's got to be my way, and I'll box Dave Portnoy for a fucking spot at Barstool. I don't even know how to box very well, but I will for. There's a Barstool most. Oh yeah, you're right. There is a Barstool most state. Damn.
Oh man,
Oh, look at the doggy.
that's Cinnamon.
My boy
She's the
Mirza started it. Really? No shit. Cinnamon. What is that? A boxer?
No, she's half American Bully, half Pit. But this is Angel. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Come into the light. You're terrible. Angel. She's half boxer, half Pit, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We gotta get a dog for our house. We got a cat, big ass cat, big old Maine. We got a big old uh,
Maine Coon.
ragdoll cat, and then we got a
Oh, okay.
Maine Coon coming in August or in April. I mean,
I always like cats, man. I had a cat. She passed like 3 Augusts ago or something like that. She was fucking good shit. When I put on When the Levee Breaks with by Led Zeppelin, she'd always climb up to a window, meow at me, and demand for me to open the window, and then pass out in the like spring or summer breeze.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
I love this.
fucking.
These are the first two cats I've ever, or the first. Well, I only have one now. The only first cat I've ever owned. I only had the second one. My fiance's always had cats and dogs growing up. I always had dogs, no cats.
Yeah.
This is my first cat, and I was always like I thought I was an anti-cat person. You know, I think that was just thought that was the cool thing, you know? And then after I got one, I'm like, yeah, cats fucking rule.
Well, it's kind of like the tits or ass conversation. Like you, tit man or an ass man. It's like I like them both. Can't I have
Yeah.
both?
Yeah, dude. Can I just I'm right here in the middle. Can I stand right here in the middle?
It's fuck.
So dude, so hold on. Dale just texted me. Dale said he's yeah, he'll be back. And my fucking stream's screwing up. They're fixing some glass or something. I was wondering why we got this big break going on. So you're not watching anything right now. You're waiting, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can't do both, and I want to give you guys the extra streamers. I don't mind. I don't mind missing the game anyways. Like I usually just follow my slip. Like if I back out of this restream thing, will I still like am I still streaming right now?
No. So now I can hear you, but you're a black screen.
All right. I just want to check to see how the slips are looking.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. So
The ones outside of the NHL because they don't update.
yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, NHL needs to get their shit together on that.
I pulled up Underdog on my computer and doesn't have live updating, it looks like, for anything. Oh, yes, it does.
Some things are looking good. Some things are not looking so hot. I really want to just see that big slip that I had Marshall on. 'Cause that one's the one that's. All right, so I need the Grizzlies to turn around and beat the Pacers. They're not far off right now.
Yeah, I
And
took Ja Morant to score more points than Tyrese Halliburton tonight, and that does not look good so far.
no, yeah, and then I got Yabuzele for over 7.5, and the third just ended, and he's only got 2. So I need him to pick it up because I got him with that on 2 parlays because I was pretty confident in that one. So that was a
Welcome back,
mistake.
Dale.
You know, when your fucking kid phones you during the hockey game, you want to just tell him like, hey kid, like make better life choices.
Yeah, dude, get off the phone, dude. USA Canada's happening, child.
Well,
Is it life? Is it life or death? No.
it's like, hey dude, he's like, Dad, is the hockey game tonight? Yeah, no shit, kid.
Yeah, what do you think you're calling him in the middle of?
Oh, what channel is this on? It's on
Fucker.
Sportsnet. Just get Grandpa to figure it out.
Oh!
No, you're ahead of me.
Almost a U.S. goal.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
power
telling
play.
you, Jordan Bennington is
Or playoff.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say as soon as you left,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Look at that
She's going
playoff.
Dale.
You weren't
going
even
good.
here. I forgot you left right as he came on.
That's because you found a better Canadian to take over the show. I know how this works. I see how.
Dude,
this
I
shit
can literally
goes.
only handle one of you guys at a time. I'm like,
I was thinking about that.
there's just too much Canadian going on right now. Get the fuck out of here.
we
I had to
just-
boot
we're-
one of you.
We're just gonna have to like talk in Canadianisms, like we're he's probably gonna go to Tim Hortons and I'm gonna go grab my toque and we'll go to the LB.
I always, I always like to do the. I hopped on my moose and went down to Timmy's to get a couple crullers and a double.
Oh, crullers!
Couple
Outstanding.
crullers.
Do you know what a cruller is, there, Nick?
It's got to be some gas station food.
Not
What
quite.
is it?
It's a type of donut.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
It's all good.
Hey
Yep.
guys, maple syrup, huh? Nice. What is that? What was that show that? Well, I loved Trailer Park Boys. That was my shit. But what was the other one? Letterkenny.
Oh, Letterkenny, but the spin-off Shorzy is where it's at.
Yeah. I never got into either one of those. They're good, but I was a OG Trailer Park Boy guy.
Trust me. Try again on Shorzy because it's just all the gritty parts of hockey.
Yeah.
It's literally just cross-checking and fucking hilarious jokes like regarding that. Like it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I've my buddy who we were talking before you got here, Jack, loves it. He's always telling me, he's like, bro, you got to get back into it. He's like, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, no, because the only parts of Letterkenny I found really funny, anyways, were the hockey parts, the hockey bits, and a little bit of the like Hicks, but mostly the hockey bits. So
Oh, look at you,
Dale, did you watch
pulling.
either one of those?
I actually have never watched either, which is kind of shocking. It's not. I'm very non-Canadian for certain things, and I guess I've got to give it a try, shouldn't I?
Dude, JB with the big save too, by the way. Here's our
yeah,
card. So here's our action card. We've only really got Marshall that's kicked off, right? And I guess none of our other ones have kicked. So we got Spurs. Well, we placed this one before the fucking Wemby news. So this is, I don't know, who knows about Spurs over Phoenix, but we got LA at 9.
No Luca either. That was
No
this
Luca.
morning.
Yeah, no Luca. Fuck.
Um, uh, so I had when I was texting Nick last night, and I will get playoffs idea. So I'm a situational better at times. So I already want to bet. So Lakers beat the lost to the Hornets last night, play in Portland tonight, and then have to go to Denver on Saturday for a nationally televised game. That just has Lakers letdown written all over it.
yeah, like
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, this is where I wish we take the unders wasn't at work, and maybe we could have got him in here too, because he does really actually, like, his name's accurate. He always knows who to take the unders on, and he says the Lakers are heavy unders right now. Like a lot of the starters, he's like, expect the bench to do a lot more than the starters. LeBron and the bench is the team right now.
Yeah, I love that name. So I was wondering, like, when I read that, I'm like, so he is always, so that's a good, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Take the unders. I
Yeah, he
like
doesn't
that.
always do it, but when he does call an under, they almost all hit. I think he's got like something like a 93% success rate with unders.
Jesus Christ.
It's like one of those. It's just not sexy cheering for an under. It's always bad. It's just like so Monday night I bet Texas Southern and oh god, what was the other SWAC team? Whichever two bad
Texas
SWAC
Southern. It's just so degenerate, dude.
it was like the two bad SWAC teams because Monday in college basketball is like the three big ESPN games and then holy fuck. And because there was no NBA and no NHL, I had to go into the holy fuck category. And then I was like looking at it, and then I was like, hey, both these defenses are like top 50 of the nation. And then it's like, what's the total? 140. Oh, I gotta bet an under. I don't want to do this, but it's the right choice. And then it was like a 62 to 55 game. It's like, oh god, it was a breeze under. Thank you. Didn't
Yeah,
even have to sweat.
no, and what I like is so Tanner Kane that's in here. That's DGens. He said he's the one that came up with the idea of adding the collaborators on our IG posts, just so other people are getting clout over our posts. Which, like I said, I wanted to put you guys on the one for that we're over 1 million views on, just
That one's
so
popping the fuck off, dude.
yeah, I didn't expect the chill guy to go that hard considering that was last year trend, but it's going hard still. And that some of the comments are like, didn't we leave this shit in 2024? And I'm like, no, it's clearly still alive and well, man. Don't rain on my parade. Like,
Yeah, bro, let me have this.
yeah, fuck. But he so Dgens had that idea, but he wants to change his name to I Take the Overs, and then the two of them are almost gonna have like an odd couple kind of a situation where one's gonna be like, this guy's gonna fucking kill it tonight, and then the other one's gonna be like, no, this guy's gonna shit the bed, and then they argue about it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude,
The,
that's a good fucking idea. And who convinces you to take the under or the over?
that's
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
no, that's
great
a good
idea.
fucking. I like that.
We're trying
You
to
got
come up with
5 minutes
gimmicks,
to
man.
convince me.
The bits are important, man. The little bits, fucking, that's what get people, man. And like the
Yeah,
funnier you make them, the more memorable it'll be.
Like yeah, you have like DGen Derelict Dale's dumpster fire pick of the day. Oh, look at he's got some
damn you,
reviews.
fuck Cole Peppers, you are wrong as shit. Cole Pepper says,
Take
"Hey,
that.
great show. God bless." He says, "Oh, Burger King, huh?
Oh,
Nice choice." Cole
you,
Peppers is he's our Pittsburgh. He's our love child from Pittsburgh. Doesn't
who
I
even
like
really
it, man.
follow
You're
sports.
reaching all across the nations, man. All across both nations.
Yeah, we used to be before we were exclusively sports. We used to just be like pop culture. Like we used to obviously we're all big sports guys, but we used to just cover like just get on here and bullshit about all the shit going on in the world. And Cole Peppers found us back when we are doing that, so he is kind of stuck with us through the going into sports. I don't think he's even a big sports guy, but he loves
It's the
my
banter. It's the
yeah, he
banter.
loves the shit talk. So he
oh,
still comes around and hangs out. So we appreciate old Cole Peppers.
and
Fuck yeah.
Nick being a Browns fan, and
Yeah.
we get to listen to Culpepper's make his Steelers love known. It's all good.
Yeah,
It's
so I grew up born and raised in St. Louis, but half my family growing up, my stepdad's side, because my stepdad's been around forever, and since I was a kid, and half his family's from Cleveland, so diehard Cleveland sports fan.
if we stick around long enough and we're doing the good times in the football season, you get to see we decided middle of the season to pick every game and just do like an over under kind of or pick the spread. And this year we'll document it way better. But it was we would get to the Browns game and it's like, okay, the floor is yours, Nick. I'll say my 7 words at the end, and then
Yeah, it's
let the emotion go.
yeah. So if you do football, we definitely like I said, you come on Wednesdays on football weeks. We always do. Like I said, we go through all the games, talk about them, take the over unders, do our betting and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'm about it, man. I bet on pretty much everything except like soccer is my newest market. I'm trying to break into. I'm having a hard time with it with them having like 5 fucking leagues that are the main like contenders. So but no, I'm all for it. Like I follow the 3 big markets. We talked about darts. I really like darts. Like I'm a big Peter Wright guy. Um
Snake bite.
yeah.
Old snake bite, right, dude? Let's fucking go. I wish he was in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Sucks that he's not in the
There was an
Premier League.
unhealthy amount of non-work and texting between me and Nick today while the Premier League of Darts was on. We were
I'm a
not
Stephen Bunting stan. I didn't even know I had no fucking idea about darts 6 months ago, and I saw a Twitter video of Stephen Bunting's walk on, and I was like, "This is the most insane lit nasty shit I've ever seen." And I was like, and then Dale, I was like, "Dale, do you watch darts?" And Dale, being the biggest degenerate I know, is like, "Do I fucking darts? Yeah, fucking." So I have just been hooked ever since. And I love them all. I mean, Gerwin Price won today. Love me some
He looked
Gerwin Price.
so good today. He was just filthy today.
But I'm a punk rock kid. I grew up listening to all punk rock. You'd have a mohawk and shit growing up. So like I love when I see Peter Wright, I'm like, let's fucking go,
Well,
dude.
that's it, man. I it's like everything about punk rock and then everything about Guy Fieri and put them together, and that's Peter Wright.
It's Peter Wright. It's so perfect, dude.
That's so accurate. It's scary.
Dude, he is the fucking and snake bite right. Like, come on, dude. He just sounds like a fucking villain. Like
He's
out
a
of
menace. He's a menace.
yeah.
I to be honest, there's a dart shop in my town, and I've been toying with like grabbing his darts. I just don't know his weights, so I gotta look into it because I forget what I even shoot. I gotta weigh mine out, and then I gotta find out his weigh because I like a skinny shaft and like a medium weight. So just like back in high school.
Outstanding.
Are you any good at darts? Are you great at it?
Okay, so actually that's where my like love of darts comes from is my dad when I was 8 put me in the youth legion league.
Yes, you went to the Legion and threw darts
I
outside.
did until I was 14, man. I did that shit for like fucking 6 or 8 years or something, man.
Oh,
Dude, that's fucking sick. I suck at fucking Dale. Are you good at darts?
God, no. I can barely tie my own shoes. Do you think me trying to throw something accurately at a dartboard is going to work?
I can hit the board. Like
I
I
can
can
hit the board too.
consistently hit, but I just can't fucking.
My thing is, I have to keep throwing practice until I can cluster, and then as soon as I start clustering, I'm like, okay, I got this. Like, I'll play whatever game, whatever anyone wants to do. Like, usually a beer and a half and like a half hour of practice throws, and I'm in the pocket.
God, dude, that is something that now that I'm getting into, that is a goal of mine, is to learn darts, get better at darts for sure.
So we did the first. When was that? Like a month ago. We did the last Saturday stream where they were doing on Saturdays.
Yeah, it
Like
was
a month ago?
Bahrain, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Bahrain.
It was the last like champion. It was like the last tournament before the Premier League started.
Yes, and we ended
Okay,
up.
girls, in the back.
We had like
In the back.
800
USA
people
goal,
watch.
by the way. Let's fucking go. Woo! It looks like a Tkachuk. Hold on.
Oh, hell
I'll
yeah.
tell ya.
All right, my wife's coming out of work, so I'm going to hop off here, but I'll be back on probably in half hour or so.
Sounds
We'll be
good. Hey,
here.
Brady Tkachuk goal, by the way. Brady Tkachuk.
Oh, Brady Tkachuk. I thought he was out. Let's go.
It looked like it, and it was Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk from Matthews to Brady.
Nice. Ah, I already think I have a new Canadian friend.
Look at you, dude.
Going on the Moose. Yeah, what a
Damn Canadians.
That's well, you didn't think the state. Oh, and that gets the both teams to score for his parlay too. So that's
Both
good.
teams to score, and I kept saying Matthew Tkachuk. It's Austin Matthews. And his big ass forehead got the fucking assist. Thank you, Austin Matthews. Finally doing something. He said, "Corey, Trevor smokes. Let's go." Corey, Trevor smokes. He goes, "Well, premium's kind of sour." He goes, "And diesel tastes pretty good."
We all need some diesel in our lives.
He's like, Corey and Trevor, he's like, look at him. He's like, look at him. That's gas sickness. I spin more rhymes than a lazy Susan, and I'm innocent till my guilt is proven. Peace the fuck up, Sunnyvale Trailer Park, baby. Let's fucking go.
Had no clue where you were going with that. It worked good though.
Dude, that's some T Park boy. Dude, that show used to be so fucking good, and then it just lasted too long. Like they started bringing like Snoop Dogg and shit into the park. Like they just got really popular, and it just ran that show into the ground. And now they've got like a new movie, I think, where they just went on tour. I don't know. It used to be really good. It used to be like a cult classic, and then it just kind of blew up. Got really bad. And the guy that makes it, Bubbles, Trachtenberg or whatever, whatever, he's a piece of shit. But
Bubbles.
Great show.
It's a great show. I know what you're talking about.
Dude, you're just gonna have to get on Trailer Park Boys.
I like Liquor and Horse.
You ever you got Netflix, don't you?
Yes, I have a password for Netflix. That is accurate.
I can barely. Well, I guess I can't hear you because I have this volume all the way up. No, it's my bad because I'm over here. I'm clocked into this game right now. USA.
No, it's been a good first.
Well, they're all on. I'm pretty sure the entirety of Trailer Park Boys is on Netflix.
I was like waiting to see it. No, the puck's in the other end. Okay, we're good.
No, sometimes I just have an outbreak.
Oh, it happens
Sometimes I just have an outburst. Sometimes I'm pretty sure I'm not on the spectrum. I am the spectrum.
So,
big old fucking hit. Boom! Boom! Nobody had a fucking stick when that one was over. I need to go get my iPad. Fucking stream. I got too much shit going on the computers. Stream's
yeah,
starting to fuck up.
slow down a little bit. So,
What a first period, dude! 10 shots apiece, big hits, 1-1. Literally, no team looks better than the other right now.
No, this is exactly what you thought. Like I should have actually asked in the IG messages. Maybe betting this game to go to overtime was the smart way to do it.
Yeah, I feel bad that I didn't just say bye to him. He really just was like, "Yeah, my wife's coming." Peace.
I think his wife was literally just hopping in the car when.
Yeah,
when,
I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude," but fucking Brady Tkachuk for Matthew fucking. He's like, "See ya."
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you in a half hour when my wife is not here to ridicule every
he'll
one
get
of my
you if he'll get used to me. Just I never shut the fuck up, and you just gotta go. Dude, I ate some pasta. I love how you say it, pasta. I just made some pasta.
Pasta.
I just made some So yeah, last night Shan had a little bit of pasta left over, and I ate it when I came home, and it was so buttery and like greasy. That's all I can smell still. It's really pissing me off.
So that sounds like I can't remember. I've told you I don't have a sense of smell, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So it's like one of those things is like, I bet you that would be something interesting to smell.
I'll show you where we went to.
Oh, did you have a nice fancy meal? Ooh.
So the Hill, for people that don't know the Hill, since you're not from St. Louis, so from the Hill is a place that years and years ago, it's where all the Italians migrated to in St. Louis. So it's like an old Italian neighborhood that's like all the good Italian restaurants there, like Gio's, just all. It's the shit. So it's just like this. People still play bocce ball there. There's bocce ball clubs and shit there.
Oh yes.
I mean it's legit. So, and me being Italian and my family being Italian, they're always, they've always. Traub isn't Italian. That's fucking German. It's my dad's side, but my mom's side is Italian Native American.
Okay.
And so so the Hill has always been a big thing for us. Like this De Gregorio's is the little shop, like the little grocery store type place down there. Like my grandma for Christmas each year still gives me a bag of freshly grated, like hand grated Parmesan cheese. Like that she gets nowadays she gets it for me already ground up, but like because she's older, she's all like 80. But before she was like got too old, she used to like hand grate me cheese and shit.
She would buy like the block and that's outstanding.
Yeah, so I always got like my own shit of like my own like bag, and then she always gives me every year she gives me a new glass like shaker if I need one, So it's nice. Dad was born in STL, uncle lives there. Hell yeah. Where are you located? Are you in Midwest still or no? St. Louis obviously is not the greatest place in the world, but if you're from here and you're lived here and you've been here, it's not nearly as bad as people say it is. There's a lot of hidden gems here. It's a nice city, dude. It's fun shit if you know what you're doing. And everyone always still like people on our shit on TikTok will find out I'm from St. Louis and they'll always hit me with the murder capital, bitch. We are not even top 10 most dangerous. We used to be. Played in the Prospect League. No shit. Played through the Prospect League. Played in the Prospect League 2019. Went through past two of us. That's sick, dude.
Hanging on, man. I bet you there's some stories like being on the bus and Windsor, close to Yiddy Man.
Oh, no, he's in Windsor, California.
I thought he was talking. Never mind. I bet you there's some fucking shitty bus rides playing in the Prospect League.
So last night, we had these arancini, but we had crab. They had a crab one. So rice ball stuffed with crab, and it was served on Cajun Romulade and topped with Parmesan instead of meat sauce.
Nice.
Okay. I got the 16-ounce hand-trimmed ribeye, which I fucked up because, like, they're kind of fatty and, like, ribeyes are sick, but I'm a filet mignon guy. I should have got the 10-ounce filet mignon. If I could go back, that's what I would have done.
You're more of the lean. You don't like the marble and the fat.
Yeah, I don't like marble fat.
Fair enough.
I mean, I like the taste that it gives it, but I'm not one of those people that eats the fat. Like, I know people that like eat that shit, and I'm like, do you eat that shit?
Oh, fucking farm boy!
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right.
I
Yeah.
fucking knew which animal I was eating.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's actually sick. Yeah, you're right. No, I would probably do that too if I was raised that way. But the filet mignon's my shit. So I definitely got. It was still really good. I cleaned that motherfucker up, and then I got it with a side of. Well, we obviously house butters. You got 3 for $5. So we got a little garlic herb butter.
Yeah.
We got cowboy butter.
What's
and
cowboy butter?
It's, dude, it's hard to explain. What is cowboy butter? Let me tell you. It is a compound butter that's made of butter, herbs, and spices.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked literally just like that.
Oh, okay.
So that was sick. And then we got the featured flavor, which is some Balzac flavor, which I didn't try. And I got the carnivore tatas tossed in olive oil.
You just the way carnivore tatas.
Oh, you're fucking retarded, dude.
What did you? What was the best part of your entire birthday? The carnivore tatas.
The carnivore tatas were so good. Oh fuck, dude! Just slow.
We love
shit.
you. We love you, Shed. I don't know what you did to them, but carnivore tatas were great.
But the carnivore toddies were good. So I got that. This is what I finished today. Carnivore pasta is what I finished earlier, and I can smell that cream sauce like it's fucking embedded in my face. But she got the what'd she get? She got steak and shrimp, wherever the fuck that. But it wasn't the. What'd she get? I don't think it was the surf and turf. It was something else. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, really fucking good. Good little birthday dinner. And I had I topped it off with some strawberry chest cock, dude. A little chest cock. Carnivore was the name of it.
There's nothing ever wrong with a chest cock.
Dude, I love cheesecake. I don't give a fuck when anybody says like for my birthday every year, like I don't even get real cakes. Like I just get a cheesecake. It's so good. I've still got a little bit of in my fridge, and it's probably like the day I'm supposed to get rid of it. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go in there and eat more of it when we get out of here, dude. I'm gonna fuck one and eat one. That's what I'm gonna do.
But not the same one. That would be weird.
I'm gonna switch halfway through.
Bye, playoff beard. It's been great knowing you. It's been a fun time.
Bye, Derelict, D-Gen, and all the other guys we just met. Hey, they're probably like, "What the fuck did we log into?" Yeah, these are all guys that are like betting. Like their pages are all bet, right? Like they're in that line of work. We're here to sports bet, which I love, respect it. Let's fucking go. We're here, baby. The guy right here, sitting on right here to my side, he is a derelict, dude. So we are in the space. But like obviously we're like a sports show, like we're talking shit. We're doing sports betting is just like a part of the show. Like it's just kind of like one portion of the show. So like we're obviously trying to hit and win money and do everything, but like we might not have time to do as much research and everything as all these other guys. So like they all were like, we're gonna come check out the show, and we're like, hopefully they don't see this, and they're like, what? Who
Hopefully
the
they're not like.
fuck are these people?
So they're talking about carnivore tatas, the Trailer Park Boys,
Trailer Park Boys. Well, hey, Tanner, it sounds like our boy knows a little bit about St. Louis, though. So it says his uncle lives here, so it sounds like I don't know if he ever comes back and visits, but if he does, the next time we're gonna have sports betting, dude. We'll go to a DraftKings. I hear they're building a sports book at Ballpark Village, so we'll have a big dog right outside of Cardinal games.
I wonder if you'll be able to bet Cardinals St. Louis actual games, because sometimes they won't let that happen.
Yeah, they block like your home team.
Yeah, so some do, some don't. Like, I know when I lived in Toronto, I'm pretty sure that you couldn't bet the Jays or Raptors or Leafs. But you could bet Ottawa, like the Senators games or that, so it is what it is. It's a minor
It is what
detail.
it is, dude. You win some, you lose some, dude. You got to take what you can get. And right now in St. Louis, I'll take whatever the fuck I can get because we don't have dick. I'm over here doing high and lows, which are fun, but like, dude, you're just guessing.
Yes.
You're just guessing. Unless you're always take the under and our boy's going to be fucking, and our boy's always taking the over, we're going to get the best of both worlds, boy.
Just let the two of them go at it for 90 seconds a day. Because there's got to be
I fucking love that. Ooh, Reinhart got that point too, by the way. McKinnon, speaking of those guys, the Reinhart got the assist on the McKinnon goal.
Oh, did he? Good. So then he just needs another McKinnon shot, and I don't know if
I think he needs 2 more McKinnon shots. Let's check. McKinnon's got McKinnon's got 1 shot, so he had over 2.5. So he needs 2 more shots from McKinnon. What did McDavid? No shots for McDavid in the first. That sucks. Reinhart got the point though, so we'd love to see that. I think the Tkachuks, we had Brady Tkachuk already got 2 shots on goal. Matt's got 1. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see who slipped into it. Is this the guy that we got for Vincent Trocheck? Didn't they say they were bringing some guys in for injury? I swore there were some guys that came in due to injury.
Yeah, but I don't know if somebody came in for Shattenkirk, right? Because I heard he had like a AC joint problem.
Shattenkirk, no, Shattenkirk just retired.
Oh no, who am I thinking of? The place for the Lightning. Who's the guy that got replaced for Team USA? It's not Shattenkirk.
No, I'm trying to, and then I remember. Well, what's his name from Vancouver was going to come in and be a replacement, but he ended up having something wrong with him, so he didn't end up coming.
Oh, Hughes, probably?
Hughes.
Yeah. Quentin Hughes? Sounds right.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, USA looks pretty good for a team that's pretty beat up right now. I mean, they definitely, and then look at Austin Matthews coming in with the assist. I'm going to run in, take a quick little dibby, and then grab my iPad because my stream keeps fucking up, and I'm tired of redoing it. So we're going to...
You're good. I can hold down the fort.
Somebody's texting you.
Oh, it's one of my apps. Yeah, it's annoying.
It's one of your apps, dude. Is it your Grinder app?
Yes, it is. I'm all about the Grinder. All the
dude, tell them dudes you'll get back to them after the stream.
Oh, what do we? I was just looking at the. Oh, it's Jets and Blues is the first game after.
Jets Blues, baby, in St. Louis. Come get some, bitch.
Wouldn't it be ironic if they let them both start that game?
That would be fucked up. Also, you know what else is really fucked up right now, dude? Cleveland's losing to the Nets by 4. Uncle has a beautiful job where they burn shit, literal shit, claims it's top notch in the country. That's fucking awesome, dude. They just burn. Is it like human shit? or is it like dog shit?
That is outstanding.
Dude, the Pacers are fucking probing the Grizzlies right now. I'm gonna go take this dab real quick because I know we got like
Yeah, you got a few
6
minutes.
minutes for the game. I'll be right back.
You got her.
Dude, I got sat and gum.
Fuck, I'm ready to delete that. People. Oh. So it's gonna be a fun night. So no, it's So how long did you play baseball for, Mr. Tanner of the King? Because baseball's my grind. I will have a decent hunk of change invested in some fantasy baseball this year. So, as always, because I'm like in round 46 of a draft and hold. Yeah, so no, hopefully first period has been good. It's kind of exactly what we thought it would be. It's gonna be lots of skill. It'd be a fun second and third, and then back to the real grind on Saturday. American goalies. Jim Gray. Mike Dunham. Oh, God. Gar Snow. There's, oh, God. Mike Richter. Ryan Miller. Jonathan Quick. Oh. God, that was a blast. They were just listing off on the Canadian broadcast, like, American goaltenders, and they had one of them was Garth Snow.
The fuck is that?
American
Yes.
goal.
Yes,
Garth
STL.
Snow. Fuck, that's great.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of shit is he burning though. That's what I want to know. Like, is your uncle out here fucking
Southland Schools.
burning fucking dog shit?
See. Still, that's pretty fucking outstanding. That's awesome.
Let's go, dude. Second period just kicked off. So you're just a menace, huh? Oh, Cavs are up now. You're just a menace to society. When was the last time you were in St. Louis? I mean, shit, you're in Cali. Probably not often.
How far of a drive would it be to from Cali to St. Louis?
Long time.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably over a day.
Like a good 16-hour bus ride.
Oh, dude, from here to California. Dude, from St. Louis to California is a long fucking time. California. Let me just put California State. Where did he say he was? Windsor.
Windsor, yes.
There There we go. Windsor, California. If I want to get to Windsor, California right now, it would take me 29 hours to drive there.
I could drive there fast. Drive to you faster. I think it was like.
Dude, what app do you got going on right now? Because
I gotta. I know. I guess. Give me 1 sec. I'm turning.
Decent JUCO numbers as a pitcher, awful in D2 Pecos League. Dude, pitching is fucking being able to pitch is wild. Shit, 2019, I was living in Chatham, Illinois during a league where I dominated, posting 35 ERA. Chatham, Illinois, dude. Jesus Christ. You were in the shit. Injury player. What the fuck do you mean injury?
Prospects where I dominated posting.
Oh no. JT Miller looks fucked up. He's skating off on his own, but
Yeah, yep. That's a high stick that they missed. Oh no, it's a puck off of him. Rephrase.
yeah, it was just a little puck to the shit. He'll be back. He'll go get a fucking few stitchies and he'll be back.
Well, hockey players are a special kind of. They're special units. Fucking crazy. Well, Jordan Binnington has looked perfectly fine so far.
Oh yeah.
I also love
Dude.
like how they have a mouth guard and they just chew on that fucker.
The Steph Curry, dude.
Like I don't have to wear that. I have to wear this, but I'm just gonna chew on it. I'm not gonna actually wear it.
Yeah, JB, dude, he's gonna show up in big games. I don't have much confidence in him ever, but I have confidence like when it comes down to shit like this.
Like Game 7, you have no problems with him ever being in your net.
Yeah, but games like 1 through 6, I'm just like, yeah, he might fuck this up for us. 3-time Rocket Richard winner. Yeah, we know Austin, but why don't you fucking score now? I don't think he has a goal in these games at all.
I don't think he does either.
I think he has like 2 assists. Yeah, you might be ahead of me now that I'm watching on my iPad. You're probably a little bit ahead of me. 16, 35, 34.
Yeah, so I'm about 7, 8 seconds ahead of you. So
yeah, ooh.
I will make sure to be trying.
Oh, you're good, dude.
You cocksucker, motherfucking whore! What the hell? Oops. No. I was just practicing.
Dude, you sound like somebody from Boston.
The farm part in me, I can string together words that shouldn't be strung together occasionally. Not proud of it.
The other day when I was at work, I drove through a turf farm.
A turf farm?
Yeah, it was wild. There was fucking snow all over the ground everywhere, but when you went through this turf farm, it was just the cleanest turf. No snow on it at all.
The greenest turf ever.
It was just insane. I was like, this is fucking wild.
I wonder how many people like buy turf. Obviously, there's enough that there's a turf farm where you're in your general area.
Dude, a lot of people, I'm sure, astroturf their shit, especially like in those parts of like the desert, like the hotter parts of the country too, where they can't grow grass and they got to turf their yards and
yeah, that
state
makes sense.
football stadiums, sports fields. Dude, this is the stupidest shit in the world. My sister Ooh, big hit. Was that Nate McKinnon that just laid that guy out? Twice? Nate McKinnon? But
big body.
oh.
Oh.
She played at some school that had an AstroTurf. So, Tanner, I don't know if you're still here or not, but played for this school. Or she didn't play for the school. She played at this school when they went on the road. They had an AstroTurf baseball field. Like the whole thing was just AstroTurf. So like they're sliding on AstroTurf, and I'm like,
I've seen that for like the college, like the softball college that, or even some other ones. Yeah, it's all AstroTurf. From like, even like they have like the brown AstroTurf that looks
yeah,
like
it says
and
like
it's
there's no dirt. It's just all
oh,
turf.
like
And I'm like,
that's gotta hurt like a motherfucker.
Like, you want these people to slide on this? He probably kicked his seat back, dude. He's reliving them glory days in Chatham, Illinois. Probably took his pants off, and he's like, "Damn, I haven't thought about those days in a while."
I was the cutest guy in town because I was the
Dude, getting pussy in Chatham, Illinois. I wonder what that was like. Probably stank.
It did the trick when it needed to do the trick.
But then again, I'm from, like you said, glass houses. But then again, St. Louis, first Chatham, Illinois. That's brute. But now he's laughing at all of us, dude. Living on the coast, doing the damn thing.
Living the fucking dream.
Hasn't seen snow since 2019. That must be nice, dude.
Yeah. It sounds like pretty good. It sounds pretty outstanding. Well, it's right around 30s here now. Finally got out of the deep freeze today.
There you go.
It's supposed to be right around probably like mid 30s, low 40s for the next foreseeable like 5 days.
They just pan to the crowd, and I see I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 "Make America Great" hats again in a row. Thank you, Boston.
Stay classy.
I also think it's funny that the United States is sponsored by Cat. So you've just got this big tractor company on the side of your helmet. Go blowjob for some Asian first and only time in that apartment. Let's fucking go, dude. In Chatham, Illinois, dude, they make those in Chatham, Illinois? God, how did an Asian end up in Chatham, Illinois? She was lonely, let me tell you.
I don't want to tell you what I did, but I did it anyways.
Yeah, definitely a thumb in type of girl. That's for sure. God, fuck that. The Bobby Orr statue, dude. I'm not even going to say fuck Bobby Orr because he is pretty legendary, but fuck that goal, dude.
It's like you beat up on an expansion St. Louis team and you scored an iconic goal where you flew through the air. But
dude, the Blues
it's overplayed over and over.
Yeah, it's fucking ungodly. I'll never get over the fact that like before we won that Stanley Cup, when we went into that Stanley Cup, we were 0-12 in Stanley Cup games. Went to 3 Stanley Cups, swept in all 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was 2 Montreal, 1 Boston.
Oh, okay.
Because they went the first 3 years of their, I don't remember exactly how it was all set up, but hockey was kind of rigged for the expansion teams to kind of make. I think they had to make it kind of one expansion team had to make I don't know how they did it back then, but the Blues went 3 years in a row, lost all 3 by sweep the broom.
We all love a good broom.
But doesn't matter, dude, because then they went into Boston and told them to suck it, dude. Neck me. And they won one right there in TD Garden. As much as I would have loved to win that here in St. Louis, and it would have been glory days. Dude, do 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 dude, fucking glory days, do 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 do. Bro, it'd have been a fucking moment. I was at the stadium when they won. I was at the.
Oh, you were there for that?
I went to all the. So it happened in Boston, but I was at the watch party at the stadium. So like, we sold every state. It was 20,000 people sold that place out every single time for watch parties. It was crazy. And then for home games, I didn't get to go to any Stanley Cup games, which sucked. But I did go to all of the watch parties that were outside. I was outside the stadium. Crane Hog with volume full blast. Host family out of town. Find out shortly after that grandma was sleeping in a room above me. Dude, is this for real, dude? In Chatham, dude?
That is outstanding.
Host family. Oh, host family. I got you now. God damn. Yeah, dude. Find out. That's so funny, dude.
That is good.
Dude, Grandma was not sleeping. Let me tell you, Grandma got a kick out of that.
Or Grandma couldn't hear a thing, and
no, poor Grandma was upstairs getting one off too, dude. Grandma said, "God damn, what is he watching down there? Where did we find this pig?"
Well, Grandma doesn't quite need to know everything about her grandson. Why did it sound like there was 3 people last night? Well, below you. Well, Grandma, there was.
Grandma, there were.
Why did one keep saying... Oh, that's a great save. He came back. Congratulations. We were curious if you were going to come back to the two of us.
Oh yeah, no, I was coming back. I'm heating up the garage right now. That's that fucking blaring here in the background. That's gonna cut off in a
You're
minute.
heating up the what?
The garage.
Oh.
So the setup
Oh, hell
is
yeah.
actually all super modular. Can I flip my camera here? All right, so that's what I see when I'm filming.
Some Leaf stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at the Raptors hat.
Yep.
Got the Darcy Tucker,
Oh, Darcy Tucker. Nice.
the Walter Payton, vintage wraps. That's like legit from 97, I think. And my dogs hang out behind stage.
They're looking at them back there just chilling.
The U.S. just scored, by the way.
Yes, sir. U.S.
Oh,
Who was it? Oh, that was a fucking ripper.
Who was that?
oh man, my stream froze.
Jake Sanderson.
Yeah, that's who it was.
I was checking out my wife's ticket that I put down, and she needs Conor McDavid for one more shot on goal, McKinnon for one more shot on goal, and Matthew Tkachuk for one more shot on goal, and she turns $8 into like $200. So.
He's even got a wife that bets. Like, God, this man is fucking living the goddamn dream.
No, so here's the thing. She was not into it, but I said, I want a referral code. And she said, well, why don't you just place some of your bets that you believe in and make me money? So as long as I can return her $100 a week, everything else is gravy for me.
Not a bad deal at all. At all.
No, I said, all right. I said, hey, the CRA, which is the Canadian version of the IRS, comes after you about it. That's on you.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know you.
Where you won $10 million? Where did it all go? I don't know. I got $100 a week.
I have no idea. That wasn't part of. That wasn't in the deal.
Oh, you don't need the CRA on your ass. That's for sure.
I'm clearing that up right now. Sports betting's helped me get out of it.
Dude, so I have a question. What made you? So you're in Canada. I'm assuming you obviously are an Eagles fan.
Big time. So ironically, actually, is because I was a big bandwagoner, like the Marshawn Lynch and the Broncos and the this and the that, like those years of the Super Bowls, I was always rooting for the team that won the prior year. And everyone's like, "You're the fucking bandwagoner. Pick a fucking team and stick to it." And then my one buddy was like, "But don't be stupid and pick like the LA fucking Chargers. When are you ever gonna go see a Chargers game?"
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking about it, and then eventually I land on Philly, and that was about like 2015, so 2 years before they took the
Let's
first
go.
bowl. Yeah, so like I hopped on board right on time to not be a bandwagoner, and I've bled green since.
While I've always been a Browns fan growing up, but obviously the Browns have never been fun to watch, right? So, when I was like 10 years old, I saw Donovan McNabb was in the league, and I saw him play, and I just fell in love with the Philadelphia Eagles. So I have always been a diehard Eagles fan as well. They're like my NFC team. So I've actually got my whole pulled my camera, my whole fucking setup under here, like a whole desk cover is a Philadelphia Eagles one. Oh, look at that, the Cujo baby
with the flag. Nice. Time to put that bad boy.
Strap up.
Put that bad boy on.
Strap up.
Go check.
Yeah. By the way, that was not Tanner's grandma. He beat off underneath. It was the host grandma.
Oh, well,
so a little
much
better.
A little, not a lot better, but a little better. Good job.
Canada's on the PP right now.
More socially acceptable.
More socially, exactly. So since we're like all learning about you, so you're good.
Hold up.
Oh, we got small child alert. His is much smaller than mine.
That's the wife. The wife's coming in to partake in some greenery.
Happens to the best of us. She's trying to
go,
trying
dude.
To
I just got a fucking. Did you hear me talk about the fucking Puffco I was talking about earlier? So I just got a Puffco. My fiance got me a Puffco.
Oh, I did. You were telling me about its shatter thing. You gotta shoot me that on IG. Let me see what it looks like.
Ridiculous. I'll send you a video.
That thing looks like it's like from the future.
It really is from the future. I'm trying to. My brother sent me a cool video of it yesterday.
Oh, and don't worry about like the fact that my wife's here and like if I'm gonna be crass or not. She's a carpenter drywaller, so she gets it. She's a tradie.
Hell yeah. I don't think I could watch my mouth if I tried. So I think we would.
No, you couldn't.
I know it probably doesn't hold much reference in. That does not be on the stream. I don't know if it holds any reference in America, but like we're newfies when it comes to our mouths.
He did not get that one bit, and I just giggled my ass off.
No, yeah. Well, I know you know it, man. Yeah.
It's their own language. It's English, but it's not English.
Just barely.
Don't try and pick, Nick. Number one piece of advice for you: don't try and pick up a newfie chick because you're not gonna have a fucking clue what she said. Bye.
That's all tongue, no nothing else.
Is that a region?
So
Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
Sorry, go ahead.
See, look at this. We're Canadian. We're just like apologizing to each other for cutting each other off.
Sorry.
You're gonna hate us.
Sorry.
You're gonna hate us, Nick.
Sorry.
Sorry for cutting you off there, playoff beard.
Nick is gonna love it though because he's just gonna dom on us like the Americans like to. And he's just gonna tell us how it is and be like, "Shut the fuck up. This is what it is."
It's funny enough. I was telling Dale this yesterday. I am like the most woohoo, let's fucking go America guy in the world. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to like sports, I just like I become a Republican Trump. You would think I voted for. I never would vote for Donald Trump.
It's about pride and glory, man. It's about pride and glory.
I'm the biggest like redneck fuck, but I'm not. Like I am the most liberal guy you're ever gonna meet.
It's It's like when Charlie Kelly straps on Green Man.
Don't know that reference either. So is that one?
No, do you watch Always Sunny in
No,
Philadelphia?
I didn't
No.
get that one either.
no.
Mm. Okay, well, in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Charlie
Oh
Day,
yeah.
whenever he straps on his green skin suit, like you've seen the guys at the
Right.
NHL games that go
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
nuts, he straps that on and he becomes a different beast when it becomes like sports. That's like you when
Yeah.
it comes to like this type of shit, like country versus country, like supporting
Dude, I'm
yours.
all about it. And like I said, it's just like I just love the energy that goes into it. I'm like, these guys really do give a shit. Like, I don't know. It's cool they've been talking about like, is this bigger than the Stanley Cup? And I do think that these play like it might not be to like some people, but I think to these players it probably is.
So I said, yeah, for personal and pride of like we were on that team that did that thing, but especially the Europeans have always said that the Americans and the Canadians do care about the Stanley Cup. They want to win it. They want to bring it home to their hometown. The Europeans, it's more about the Olympics and tournaments like this and internal glory for your country. So that's why I'm not surprised it was us in the end. I said it was going to be US Canada in the end, but um that's what upsets the Europeans, and they always come back to battle us for, is because they know they have to beat one or both of us to get to the finals, to get to the win for the country in hockey, and it's going to be a long time still before they're ready. Yeah.
Definitely
dude,
agree with that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean,
No.
I'm excited to see who they're gonna like add to this tournament if they expand it. Like, I mean, obviously, it'd be cool to see the Czechs get put into this. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, the Russians, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I said they could even add a Czech team because there's enough Czechs, or a Russian team, and then call the other team just Eastern Bloc or something like that, and they could mix the Germans in as well because there's not enough Germans to create a whole team,
Yeah,
I don't
like so,
think.
like the Leon Dreisaitl's of the world have something to, like, like the Andre Kopitar from Slovenia is like the only good Slovenian player, but will never be in an international tournament like that.
Exactly, because who else is representing the country? And if he did get to that, is he getting past the prelims?
Exactly.
Like,
Where at the Olympics, like, go Slovenia, knock yourselves out, like. But yeah, exactly. So, curiosity question. So how'd you get it? So I'm, as Nick said, he is like the greenhorn of the betting, but he's definitely doing good, and we're learning on the go. Uh, but Nick got into props, and I have not. So what made you go the prop way? Is it just because it's your
do you mean the
yeah
game
yeah
props and
like
that?
what made you get into
So
that part of the betting market?
So specifically the goals in a certain amount of time, that was No Name Bookie. He brought that to my attention about 3
No
weeks
name
ago,
bookie.
and
Sorry,
he
you just. I worked for Loblaws for so many years. That just made me laugh.
that is why that's his shtick, man. For Canadians, it's a great shtick. Like, I know Americans won't get it, but No Name Bookie,
Oh,
and his logo is just yellow with
I've
black
seen
writing,
his
man.
logo on the thing, and now that makes so much more sense. I'm like, oh, no name bookie, and now you say that, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Fucking Canadian.
Dude, it's clutch. It's a clutch gimmick, man. It's a big discount grocery chain in Canada, is No Name, and it's literally like No Name cream cheese, No Name fucking
yeah.
beach
So like,
Right. It's
towels,
all
and like
off
all kinds
brand.
of shit.
you could buy your $1.99 craft dinner, or you can buy the exact same thing made at the exact same place that has a yellow no name label on it, and it's 99 cents. That's
Yeah,
what no. So
yeah,
so
Yeah,
that's
that's
facts.
why
awesome. It's like a
which
price
makes
cutter, dude.
it even better. Like no name. All right, sorry. You made me
Yeah.
giggle.
So yeah, no, it's great. It is great. But no, so he put me onto it. He said, I got these three games, and it was like one was Minnesota, Boston, one was this, one was that, and it was all no goals in the first
Right.
10 minutes. And it was triple your money because you picked it on three games. And I was like, that's a genius play. I hit it and the bet hit. And then I said, okay, after that, I'm going to start throwing those in. So now I throw that in. Like, if I'm going to just do a single game, I'm like, are both teams going to score? Is there going to be overtime? Like, and I do the research, and I even do like, the last time Edmonton and Philly met, and I'll bring up everything from like the last time they met, from like '94 on, and I'll look at the stats of how many times it went to overtime. And is this actually a rivalry, or is this just a breeze game for both teams? Stuff like that. So
No, that makes total. Yeah, it's just because like I like props make total sense to me, but I guess I'm old school and I just look at spreads and but
well, that was me.
they make sense because they intersect with each other, right? Like if you really like the over
Yeah.
in any game, well, you should be looking at the props for most of the key
Well,
players in the over, right?
Well, and I'm always thinking of like what goes together. That's like if I'm gonna put Jalen Hurts to throw for 200 yards, I'm gonna put AJ Brown for at least receiving 50 yards and three
Right.
receptions, because all those coincide with each other, right? Like it just adds your money up on one situation that's gonna
Right.
happen.
And if you're totally wrong, well, you burnt your money anyway. So who cares if you're 0 for 3 on that, right?
Exactly. You burnt your leg by one leg, or you burnt it by three legs. You
Yeah.
still burnt it. So
Dude, look at this. I could just you should we
This
could
is the
hang this conversation in a museum, dude.
this is the quietest I've heard you in a
I
long
love
ass
this,
time.
dude. I'm just fucking sitting
Dude,
here with, oh yeah,
this
I'm letting the
is
old heads talk.
but you know what? This is you. But you're also picking our brain and learning as you go, right? Like
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
But that's what's fun about this group though, because everyone brings something different to the table. I was like, you guys got the podcast space, I got the kind of like marketing brain and collaboration brain. Like I'm the one that kind of like brought it all together. You got Unders, who's all about NBA and the odd props of like someone shitting the bed instead. You got Dirk, so he just goes around tailing everyone's bets and picks up all the best pieces. No Name Bookie, who's an NHL guru. But you know what I mean? Prize Picks Jesus. He's
I've
great
seen
with
him
his
all over.
dude. I love his shtick. And it's funny because my buddy Locks and Layups, he was going on about trying to find his shtick. And at first his name's Christian. So I said, why don't you call it like Christian's Locks or something like that? And then just have yourself in a Jesus pose and like we'll like put locks in your hands.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, it's a great shtick. I was like, you're gonna get all the Christians that
Yeah.
gamble, like it's something, right? Like, and then we found this Prize Picks Jesus guy, and he's wicked, and he kind of he's a degen like the rest of us, but he has that shtick in a way where like a Christian would follow him just based on his name, like.
Yeah, I've been seeing him all over the place, and I assume I try to do the price picks. I am not. I don't know. Well, the only reason I'm on this props thing is because, like I said, I'm in Missouri, where like we just got it legalized. Like we just bet on it and finally got it legalized, and it's gonna come this year, but we're in that like window of like all of them. We don't have it yet, but now we can do higher lowers. That's all I can do. Like I can't place bets yet. Like I can drive across. Like I said, we have Illinois where it's legal. So if I want to, I could drive. What?
Canada just scored. It's 2-2.
Yeah. Fuck me, dude. That was a roofer.
My stream, my stream is behind. My stream is behind, but I don't even give a shit. I don't give a shit. It's all right. I got time to celebrate then.
Who was that? Oh, Sam Bennett.
Sam Bennett, the toughest guy on Team Canada, chucking the Nucks. Sam Bennett, thank you very much. Because Sam Bennett's probably like been 5 fights in his entire life.
Dude, that was a roofer, dude. That was her fucking grandma hides the cooks, dude.
I'm gonna pop it right here.
Well, it's got to.
Shit, I'm a good bit behind. I'm just at 6 minutes now. It's just happening now. There it is.
Okay, yeah. So I'll definitely have to try and hold it in a little more. So it's all good.
No, don't even, man. I'll just have to reboot my stream. It just fell behind. It must have. So
well, it's funny because like when we got out of the. I should say Nick. Nick got out of the pop culture space, and then we kind of rebranded ourselves. I said it ourselves because now ourselves is the two of us. We were a wolf pack of one, and now we're a wolf pack of 3.
Well, hey, That's it, man. And like I say, and like the collabing with everyone, man. It's all gonna come full circle because based on what's going on the day, you're gonna like get to know the guys. You'll find out who's gonna be good for what segments, and like be like, yo, we want to do something like if you guys wanted to feature D-gens and under once they're the over and the under guys, like what I mean. That could be a good like 5-minute segment on Friday nights or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely love that. Yeah, I mean, it's all about like I said, we're definitely like in the middle of like redoing all like we're just trying to figure out how we're the best way to go about doing all of this, like the way because like now we've been exclusively sports for a minute, but we're just we've been trying a lot of different things. Like we were on Twitch and Kick and stuff, so now we're really trying to do this YouTube thing. So we're but yeah, we definitely got to get the segments back. So that was something that we used to do back on the old show. And yeah, that is how you're going to get people to tune in. They're going to look forward to a segment, even if like that's this one segment they care about. Like they're going to try to tune in for that. So it's
Well, and it's like, and if you have these 5-minute segments that are usually like gold when they happen, you're gonna have like a 30-second highlight reel you can put up for IG and TikTok and stuff like that, and blast it out there where it's gonna generate even more views, right?
yeah, no, I definitely I love the collab idea. I think it's a good idea. I think everything is like you said, you got just a million different people that have got all different, coming from different angles. You got all, yeah, you got all your angles covered. You got all bases covered. And I like that way that one guy does it. That just goes through and cherry picks everybody's shit. That's probably a good way to do it. Honestly,
It is, man. Like he goes like he does his own shit too. Like the other day, I had some props for soccer, and I think actually, did you guys put any props on soccer in the last like 2 or 3 days?
not in the last few days. I actually tried to
No,
do. I just
no.
lost I was on my seventh pick in the streak, and I lost it on some fucking. I got cocky and put it on some tennis pick at like 5 a.m.
Bless your
Lost.
heart.
Happens to the best of us, buddy. Buddy, I keep preaching it to everyone, and people keep thinking it's a joke. I lost money one afternoon on women's Turkish basketball, and I thought it was a lock. All of a sudden, the stream went funny, and then it was 4 minutes later in the game when it kicked back on, and the other team was up like 16 points higher than they were. I was like, "What the fuck just happened to me?"
We all
Like,
have those stories. My old manager, he's like, what sports have you not bet on, Dale? He's like, ping pong. I'm like, oh. He goes, there's a ping pong story, isn't there, Dale? I'm like, yeah, I am 0 for 1 in my ping pong betting career. Why'd you bet a game of ping pong? Because it was COVID and I hadn't bet anything in 3 months and I had the fucking itch and they give me a free bet. So
okay, that's when e-basketball came onto the
I
slips.
never,
And I threw some money on e-basketball, and then my buddy said to me at work the next day, he's like, "That's probably the most rigged shit." Like, they just talk to each other like we are right now in a private chat, and they go, "Hey man, you're gonna go up like 20 points, and then in the fourth quarter, I'm gonna come back and just like dominate and went like." Fuck, man. Like I think I lost like $85 in a fucking afternoon just because yeah, just
Dude.
itching for sports, right?
yeah. I did the NFL version of that. I've went down that well before
You've
too.
bet
Yes.
Madden?
I've never bet the actual Madden like two guys playing, but I bet like it was like a alumni, and it was just like you knew there was like two basically plays a quarter that they showed, so you'd like get to see a field goal or yeah, it
It
was
was
bad.
it was Harlem Globetrotters and he voted for the
Yeah.
Generals.
So my
Yeah, this is
manager's like,
this is the day those motherfuckers make this happen.
yeah, it's oh there's
Listen. It's been a consecutive 151 games. They got this.
They've
it's
got to
gonna
fucking get one.
it's never gonna go black. It's gonna hit red every time. It's oh motherfucker Jones. No.
Green zero. What the fuck?
That's not an option. Who bets green zero, mother? Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely. I mean, I would not. I'd be lying if I said over the last. I mean, since I've been on this underdog shit, I have definitely bet on 2 a.m. CS:GO, which is like
Ooh.
fucking
Ooh, that's
whatever.
getting there.
Yeah.
You're getting into that level. Congratulations.
Well, I'm like, dude, I
think.
like what the fuck? Well, because like I get those streaks. I'm like, what do I want to put these on? I put it on headshots over on maps 1 and 2 last night. Lost them both.
Yes.
I was like, I don't know anything about this, but they were so heavily favored over that I'm like, well, obviously they're going to get this many headshots.
Exactly. How can it not happen? And
Yeah, dude, fucking 0 for 2 on CS:GO.
And if
Okay, so this is my problem is I'll make like $280 in a night or something like that. And then I'll place a bunch of like live bets and it'll go down to like I only made like 117 because I had to place all these stupid like late night bets that all missed by one because it was all third quarter bets and like
Yep.
NBA.
betting
So
against the algorithm.
it's frequent. Yeah, well, that's how they get their money back, right? They get you on an endorphin high, and then they're like, throw more at it. They're like, we'll even give you a 50% profit boost for live right now. Hop
Why
on.
wouldn't you? Why would you not?
Exactly.
right now.
Why do you think that? Like, I don't know about any others, but I know Bet365. It was like in like the NBA, you're up by 18. If you bet pregame, like the money line, you get it cashed out. They want you to like I've told you I'm a Texan fan. I became a Texan fan because I grew up in Saskatchewan. I'm sorry, I call it a bunny hug. Nick even has referenced
The
it as a
fucking
bunny hug.
dude.
Yeah.
The toques and the bunny hugs.
He even will call it a bunny hug when I wear it, which makes my heart fucking
The
feel good.
Saskatchews, dude, the Rough Riders. And I'm a Toronto
Are
Army.
you talking about his jacket? Are you talking about his jacket?
Yeah, the bunny hug, dude.
Can you
Bunny
tell?
hug. Bunny hugs and beanies. Like, yo, Americans are wild.
So, anyways, where was I going with that? I can't remember.
No, I don't call it a bunny hug. He calls it a bunny
yeah.
hug. That's what they called it in Saskatchewan.
Fuck.
What you call a hoodie, we call a bunny hug. Don't ask. It's fucking stupid.
A hoodie?
Yeah.
A hoodie's
Yeah,
a
what
bunny
you're
hug?
what you're wearing underneath your jersey, that's a bunny hug in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different, isn't it?
Dude, Saskatchewan? What is Saskatchewan? Are they just like a tucked away?
It's just a giant farm field. Don't let him tell you anything else. It's a giant farm field.
Wrong. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
It's just a giant farm field. There's the one hill in town. They call it like a mountain resort, but it's like you can walk up it in less than like 6 seconds.
I'm ashamed to say this right now, Nick. I almost want you to watch a show called Corner Gas that was filmed and based in Saskatchewan, and it basically sums up my fucking province.
Dog River.
That's what it's called in the thing. Yeah. It's like part of me is proud and part of me is sad right now.
Yeah, you don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Yeah. Saskatchewan people are a little. We're unique.
And now
we're not newbies.
Nick's gonna start a zoo. Nick's gonna start a zoo of Canadians.
I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you guys should all we should all meet up, dude. And then like you guys walk in and realize I'm not there, and I just like this cage dropped, and I'm like, fucking welcome to your new home, guys. You guys will find your toques and your fucking bunny hugs over there in your lockers. You guys got lockers.
Oh shit!
Are you gonna give us some pill? You want to know how you catch a Saskatchewan person? Put a pill in there too. Anyway, get some pills in there. Oh, look at that! Look at what I got right here. Look at like a nice vitamin P, a little pill.
Oh
vitamin
shit!
P.
Oh fucking! What are
P.
you? Yo, what are you? What are you, the governor giving her over there?
The fucking vitamin P.
Vitamin P.
Bro, I feel like that is that's you better drink that because there are no vitamin P's when I get you into the zoo.
Rum out here, El Dorados.
El Dorado. That sounds like is that real good shit or is that some bottom shelf shit?
It's both. It's so they have 5 and 8 year that's closer to like a regular. What I like about it is it's already pre-sweetened, but it's still 80 proof. 85 proof. And Yeah, and they got a 5, 8, 12, 18, 32, and 56 year.
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah, so they range from bottom to top shelf, but they're all fucking great. Even the 5 year, man, you get smashed off it, you can mix 50/50s and it tastes like a double double.
50, dude. I haven't even used these terms, so I am 6 years sober because I am quite the alcoholic. I used to be a
Okay,
huge
no, for sure,
partier,
man.
dude. So now I'm just a huge pothead, just a huge dabber. But yeah,
And
I
become
Yeah, no one gets hurt, man.
And
no,
That's
it's all
becoming
fine.
a
it's all
DJ.
good. I still love talking about it. Like alcohol doesn't bother me at all, so I still like living vicariously through people. Like I still like hearing about it.
Sure.
So when I start drinking, this kills me. So I stopped drinking. When I stopped drinking, I was already drinking kind of like a bitch, dude. Like I like my stomach was fucked up. So I was drinking like easier shit. Bro, I hate that I missed the seltzer era. Like I think I had a
I was just gonna say seltzers are the greatest thing in the summer, man, at a concert,
bro, I would have been
outdoors, and like you got a
crushing
couple seltzers.
and I am so like I 6 it'll be 6 years in March when I quit drinking. So it's like seltzers weren't even really a thing then, and it's like, man, I miss that big time.
Yeah, White Claw was like underworld
Yeah,
shit at
straight
that
up,
point.
dude. Like Four Locos were still hot when I quit drinking, kinda. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yo, those got banned in Canada so quick. Like I think we had those for less than a year.
Yeah, because you guys care about. Well, I mean, more than we do. We just were like, yeah, you guys should drink a couple of those a night.
Fuck, there was a guy that went viral because they were trying to like ask people how much they were drinking in a day. And he's like, I don't know, like 4 beer probably. And then they're like, well, they say that the weekly average now, health wise, should be less than 5 beers a week. He's like, oh, I can go home and I can crush a bunch of 2 liters of pops. That's okay. 2 liters of pop is just fine. He's like, yeah, have 15 liters of cola today, but only have 4 beers a week. What's that? Like half a beer a day? He's like, eat ass. Like
Dude, let me tell you, bub.
it's the old saying, man. It's one's too many and 24 is not enough.
I fucking amen
That's
to
well
that, dude.
said.
Amen to that. I was a big fucking. I was a whiskey guy. That was what I used to just big whiskey guy. I used to get ham boned on hard alcohol, dude. I used to drink like an 8, but I was a cheap beer guy. I was a PBR guy, real redneck,
yeah.
real
Oh,
redneck
yeah.
of me, huh? So I would crush like an 18 of PBR before I went out. Like I'd just be fucking. We would booze, dude.
It's like, sounds like you and Franks would have a good time.
Franks ain't that big of a drinker though. Franks is a boring guy. He's a hookah guy.
Yeah, that's the weird part of Franks. Like, you're a hookah guy.
He's an Iraqi dude.
Or
Middle
Afghan
Easterns.
for-
They love the
Love
hookah.
He is a he does like to crack those jokes from time to time.
He's a hookah guy, dude. Hookah gives me a fucking headache.
There's my guy PK Subban.
PK!
I love that he's an analyst now, to be honest. Like, because that was the problem, is he was having issues in the locker room. That's why Montreal got rid of him. He was causing a lot of shit. He was very egotistical. He's more meant for this realm.
I love that he showed up with the fucking the goddamn fur coat a week ago, just rocking the coat. Everybody's sitting there in a suit, and he's got the fucking Denzel.
He's trying to be NHL's Joe
straight
Namath.
up. He's got the mink on. We were talking about him the other day. I was asking Dale if he was a fan of, because you either love PK Subban or you hate PK Subban, and so I was trying to think. We were trying to think of all the teams he played for. So he went from there to Nashville. He was in New Jersey. Was that it?
All right, I'm gonna bust out my ugly Christmas sweater real quick too here.
Oh, let's go.
Habitant.
Let's go.
Is there anything
That's a beautiful
this man
thing,
doesn't
dude.
have?
Yeah, man, I got it from Fanatics for $80.
As most American hockey fans hate Canadian teams, but I have always been rooting for, like, I think that hockey needs a Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup again. Like, I think it's just overdue. Like, I think it's good, would be good for the game. I really do. But I've always been a Canadians fan. I loved Carey Price growing up when I was young, when I was in like middle school, high school. Fucking loved Carey Price, and I was a huge Vancouver Canucks fan because my favorite hockey player of all time, Pavel Demitra, rest in peace, went there, played there for a while, and I really liked Roberto Luongo too, and I always loved that they had I always loved their throwbacks, like that like square, on the light blue jersey with the green. Like, I just always thought they had the sickest fucking jerseys.
What I loved about Luongo is the thing is when everyone would cheer him, they'd be Lou, Lou. So that way, when he actually went to other arenas and got booed, and the team was getting booed, he was hearing his
Yeah.
own name, and he would actually perform better.
Dude,
Do you
so
remember
sick.
that playoff series where they like went to double overtime and then the backup goalie came out because Roberto Luongo was having the shits? It's like double overtime, and then it's also the backup goalie is out there, and there's no Roberto Luongo to be found.
Everybody's
And it's like, of
what
course, like
in the fuck.
of course, it wasn't like a 12 seconds and then get a whistle. It was like 3.5 minutes, and it's just like, good lord, good old Robert.
Did you guys hear about the goalie? I forget who it was. I'd have to Google it. But there was a goalie a few years ago, like maybe 5 years ago. He was hiding hot dogs and mustard and stuff in his pads.
No, that's
No,
outstanding.
that's fucking sweet though.
Yeah, yeah. And then like every time there'd be a whistle blowing that, he'd be sitting there scarfing half a hot dog.
Is this like in the like AHL, or is this like in some European league?
No, this is in the NHL, man. This happened in the NHL. This is like when the Knights went on their playoff run and all that, and they didn't play Kessel, and he just sat on the bench eating hot dogs. He slammed 14 hot dogs in one game. There was a hot dog count on the fucking bottom.
That does sound like a Phil Kessel kind of thing to do.
Dude,
Yeah,
Phil
just
Kessel,
fucking
fat Phil
hammering him
Kessel,
back.
dude. What is Phil Kessel retired? I love Phil Kessel. Is he retired?
I think he was kind of forced into it. I think he went into the
Dude, they
free
fucking
agency and
hated him.
didn't do too hot.
I fucking thought he was hilarious. I thought he was great. I mean, Phil Kessel, dude, the goat.
My favorite character ever was Ed Belfour, the Leafs old
Ed Belfour
goalie.
was the man too. But he was a Dallas Star too. That's why I didn't like him. But
Yeah. But dude, like you got in his crease, he fucked your shit up. He would straight up fight the other goalies. He'd fight players. Like he didn't give a shit, man. And then he started getting himself in trouble after he retired. He started like breaking windows in bars and shit like that. And I don't know, just a character, man. He takes it on and
yeah,
off the
he was the
ice.
man. And and then you saw and I don't know if you were watching when he played the new intro earlier, but we got the Cujo fighting Shovel Bay, dude. He's like, they're like, here comes Shovel Bay, and then fucking Cujo comes out and fucks him up. Like, yeah, dude, get.
No, I didn't. They all I saw the new intro. It was a lot of darts up on the board.
The perfect legs.
Yeah, the 9-darter, baby, which Michael or Gerwin Price hit one of those like a week ago, I'm pretty sure. But
Gerwin Price is growing on me. I'm sorry to interrupt.
me too. He's a good guy.
He's starting to grow on me, even though he's like a fucking douche canoe that you just want to pummel with a hockey stick.
Yeah, he's a fun.
That's okay. That's how I feel about McGregor. I hate him as a fighter. I don't like him. I love watching when like Khabib and Poirier like make a joke of him. But as a personality, as a person, I love his shtick. I love his egotistical fuck you shit. Like I don't know. It's very like that. Who the fuck is this guy shit? Like that was great. Good gimmicks.
I was a Conor, like I've always been a big MMA guy growing up, and I was a big Conor guy when he came around, just because I was like, this like there is not a more, even if you hated him like during that time, like there was just there's a lot of people that are like, oh, the Conor, if you started watching when the Conor era, because I watched before, like UFC 100 was the very first one I ever bought. It was the very first MMA pay-per-view I ever bought. So like,
now is that when there was still like Liddell and
so like
Ortiz
Dan
in them?
Henderson fought on that card,
That was my
GSP
era.
fought on that card, and so it was like,
Keith Jardine,
Dude,
that
the
era.
Dean of Mean, Keith Jardine, is probably the best nickname of all time. Besides Frank Twinkle Toes Trigg, I think that the Dean of Mean, Keith Jardine, might be like one of the
Yeah.
coolest nicknames ever.
And I loved him because he was like a discount
Yeah,
Chuck Liddell.
yeah, he literally looked like an uglier Chuck Liddell. Like if you just pushed Chuck Liddell's face like another half inch into his dome,
And cauliflower's ear a little bit
up a little
more.
bit, and like just put him in a pair of jean shorts, like that was fucking Keith Jardine, baby. But yeah, I watched like I
Oh, yeah.
was watching then too, but like even McGregor, like that McGregor era was just so like when they had like it was just so hype. Like dude, like whether you hated him or loved him, and like the live when they had Sinead O'Connor sing him, walk him in, that was sick. Like singing him in, like it was just it was a cool time.
So I fell off it completely, and what got me back into it was Theo Von and King and the
Oh yeah,
Sting,
yeah.
and and him bringing Poirier on and stuff all the time. Like Poirier was kind of like my avenue into coming back into it, and I'm still like diving in and out of it. I'm not like fully invested, but I like that there's a few more guys here that are, because that'll push me to like be paying more
Oh, yeah.
attention. So I liked your reel today about the Dana White insider stuff. That was
Oh
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
So I am. It's something that I want to do more of here is cover that more because like we obviously we cover all the big ones and stuff, and it's easier because they're happening every single day, and stuff like that. So it's easy. But yeah, I definitely would like to bring more UFC and MMA on here and do more because I've always loved it. I love all sports. I mean, I've always watched them. I mean, I try to even keep up with boxing, even though boxing is so fucking shit nowadays, and there's so many leagues and weight classes and there's just so many. It's boxing is so hard to keep up with. It's like soccer. It's like there's just a fucking league. There's 7,000
Yeah,
weight classes and shit. So, but MMA, like I I will definitely you'll hear us quite a bit.
but yeah, and if soccer's too hard to follow, MMA is where you want to go because that's your next like international avenue
Yeah,
as
I mean, yeah,
well.
exactly. I mean, it's and I do love me some soccer. I've been trying like I've since St. Louis got that MLS team, and I got so St. Louis too for in St. Louis where we're at, we have the second most Bosnians in the world outside of Bosnia. And
Really?
My manager's
right, so
Bosnian.
when they fled the civil war that was going on, they all came to St. Louis, and so we have a huge European like community here, and soccer is fucking huge here. So when we got the STL City, it was already a big thing. Like it was no surprise that we got a soccer team, but like it kind of like caught my interest. But I've always had friends that are just like my buddy Adele, Big Perk. He wakes up every Saturday, watches all the 5 a.m. leagues, all that shit. He wakes up, sets alarms on work days and stuff to wake up and like watch those 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. games.
And then he goes and works at the casino. What
And
a
he goes and
fucking
works
legend
like
Big Perk is.
he
What a
he is
legend.
he's a Chelsea guy though, like through and through. He is a
Mm-mm.
Chelsea guy.
West Ham
Let's fuck.
United.
Do you got a soccer team, Dale?
Who I bet on? If that's probably the right answer. Not really.
The most pride I've ever felt for a soccer team is when Italy won the World Cup. Because I'm Italian. The Zinedine Zidane year.
Yeah.
The headbutt.
So I feel the same about that, but Germany in the FIFA, I think it was 2008, and Schweinsteiger, he took a crazy back
Yeah.
shot, and he got it, and he tipped it, and he got it in the net, but he hoofed himself in the forehead, and yeah, just blood running down his face, right? Like,
So
iconic.
sick. Yeah. I mean, soccer really is a great fucking sport. It's just they make it so fucking hard to watch. It's just, I mean, like if you want to like try to keep up with everything, it's just like you have to have like 5 subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Like you've got Peacock's got a league.
Yeah.
There's like Peacock's got, I think, I don't know what La Liga, I think, is on ESPN. ESPN Plus has got leagues. It's like trying to keep up with it. It's just a fucking headache.
Now, I don't know if it's like that in Alberta or in the States, but Bet365 has this thing, at least with NFL games. If you place at least a 20-cent wager on the game, you can now stream it.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
something
What?
they all, yeah. So if as long as you put a 20-cent wager on the Browns Eagles game that's gonna happen next year, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Then
decide if I want to go to
you
Philly or where I'm going to go. I'm trying to pick what Browns games I'm going to. That might be.
yeah, no, I don't know, man. Myself, I'm trying to get down to an Eagles game next year for sure. I wanna go watch one at the link, but
That's sick as fuck though. The
yeah.
Bet365 thing.
Yeah, yes, but it's something I want them all to start adapting, or like just like he plays $1 on any game, you can now stream it. Like it's not going to be hard for Vegas to work out those deals with all the different leagues.
They're already using their stats to help their model. It's probably easy enough. Like, hey, this is what we want for this is one of the perks we want.
Dude, that is
Exactly.
sick. I did not know that. I don't know if that. I don't. I mean, I guess Bet365, but I don't know. Like I would. That is cool as shit. Do they do that where you're at too, Dale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Bet365 thing. The other
So they must
sites
do
are
that.
not
Okay.
really. But
I wonder if they do that in the States because I know we have a Bet365 US. I don't know if I wonder if they do that because if that dude, if that's the
Well,
fucking case,
FanDuel, any NBA game on FanDuel that's streaming on FanDuel TV, you can actually if you go to your bets and you go to that game, it'll have a white thing that says stream. If you click that, it'll pull down past the like kind of thing you had kept having come up where you can like see the puck move.
right.
To go from that to actually watch the stream if it says stream on it. So they'll just need to come together, and there needs to be like a general agreement where it's like, okay, as long as they wager $1, let them watch the game. Like,
Yeah, I
because
agree. That would be
if
sick, dude. I would be
yeah, well,
betting
that
on
would be
all
the
the
best
Browns games.
because then you could watch your Japanese ping pong at 6 in the fucking morning. Like, is Zhao Li gonna smash out the table and finish it up, or is Japan coming to world devastation to the Slovakians? Like,
Well, but it's also like, yeah, you just like you really want to watch Oklahoma City play.
yeah,
Well, that's you don't want to pay that, but you're willing to put $2 down because you're going to bet your team that you enjoy anyways. It's a fucking great idea because I
Dude,
know
because I would be betting on the Browns just to watch the game. Because right now, obviously, I have to stream them. It's like,
or even if
they're
you're
not
betting
telling
against the Browns, if you feel that was the way the outcome's going to come to actually make you money, then it's like you
dude, the
can
Browns are
still
going.
watch the game.
Yeah, well, Browns are going 17-0 next year, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I don't know what
Well,
there is to bet
17 and
about.
1 because they got the Eagles on ballots. So
Look, the way I look at that is the Eagle. Like every time that the Eagles play the Browns, I'm like, the Eagles have had their goddamn time, dude. The Browns haven't had anything. Just let them have this regular
you're
season.
right.
'Cause
Well,
even if they lose the game, the Eagles are still going after that game, going to the playoffs. The Browns may have only beat the Eagles that year.
I'll talk to Sirianni, do what I can do, and I'll get him to play the third stringers if I can.
Dude, are you a Sirianni guy?
I like bald Sirianni. I love this new era. This we were fucking 2-2, and then he shaved his head, and then we went undefeated. He needs to keep his head shaved.
Were
He
you
needs to keep
ever
it at
like
Nick height.
a anti-Sirianni guy?
Yeah, when they first hired him on, I was like, "What is this shit? Like, how do we go from like Reed and like these dominant elderly like Belichick level guys to now like this young buck that needs to prove himself?" But um, I'd say like into like week 4 of last season, he won me over.
Yeah, so I agree. I didn't really wasn't stoked about when we hired him either, and I do think he has a problem with leaving points on the field. But I overall I think when I hear people like, oh, are they gonna fire Nick Sirianni? I'm like, are you out of your goddamn mind? Like, talking about a guy that's gone to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years and he's never been a head coach before that. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? You don't just
And
do that.
And him winning that right there, like he just solidified his job for at least another 5 years. Like
Yeah,
there's
it's
no way
like
they don't even do anything for 5 years.
like, could you imagine if the Eagles, which thank God they didn't, because Howie Roseman is the best GM in fucking football, and the guy Jeffrey Lurie is one of the best
Oh,
owners.
don't, shut up! You know Jerry Jones is the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jerry. You're right. You're Jerry. Him and his fucking him and Jerry world, where you just hold up
Him
and
and
just
Mike
people pretend
McCartney
yes.
holding each other, tying each other's dicks together.
Well, not anymore. I kicked Fatty to the curb, dude. Now they got fucking the Schottenheimer kid in there, which is hilarious. Look at that. That is a beautiful. I love the rope that they're adding on everything.
I know it's so retro.
I've got.
I know, yeah. It throws back. That's it, man. The retro vibe. It's.
I love the fucking It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I'm a big Sirianni guy, and I'm like, dude, you're fucking stupid. Like, could you imagine like I was saying, like if the front office again, what you knew they weren't gonna do because they're all class as fuck, but could you imagine like that they buckled under the pressure and like fired him after that collapse last year or something, and like how stupid that would have been? Like,
Oh, it would have been terrible. Like we're losing. Like I think they said a fifth to a sixth of our coaching staff this year because they're all entertaining bigger offers. Like
yeah, well, I know Kellen Moore's fucking where'd he just go? The Saints.
yeah,
Said he's gonna take guys.
The only one that like said he wouldn't even entertain offers was I think it was the offensive lineman coach. No, it was the defensive. The one they kept showing all night. I'm terrible with the offices, man.
I know that I know they just promoted I think the quarterback coach, to offensive coordinator for Kellen Moore. Took over Kellen Moore.
Okay.
Which is crazy because Jalen Hurts, which is wild because Jalen Hurts is every year in his career, he's never played with the same offensive coordinator twice in a row. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah, every year of his NFL career, new offensive coordinator.
Wow.
Oh, it's the defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio. He said he said he was not going anywhere. He said he won't entertain offers. He said someone could offer him 10x the money he's making. He's not going anywhere.
Well, it was funny because the way that happened is the only reason. Where was he at? Was he in Denver? Wherever he was at last, he only he basically is ready to retire, and his family is all in most of his family is up in Philly, and that's where they're closest to, and that is why they basically let him out of his deal to then go. That's how he ended up in Philly. He went there because he wanted
The Dolphins. It says it was the Dolphins.
Dolphins is who he was. Yeah, so he was basically let go there, and then he went straight to. He's like, this is the only. I'm either retiring or I'm going to Philly. So it's like I don't want to go anywhere else. So yeah, it's he just fell into the Eagles' lap, and it's like what a pickup that was. Because I mean, you look across the boards, like the defense was ass, and then it's like now they're first and second in every goddamn stat. It's just. And then the Super Bowl, I mean, you rush 4 the entire game. Nope, don't blitz once and just absolutely ruin Patrick Mahomes' day. I mean, that's incredible.
It was something like I think week 9 or week 10. Josh Sweat said, "We're announcing to the world we're the real Broad Street Bullies."
Let's fucking go, dude. Josh Sweat's the guy, dude. Every time he gets up and does the fucking, I'm like.
Dude, I had him on the Super Bowl for 1 sack, and then the guy comes out and just fucking. I think he had 3.5 sacks.
Yeah, 3.5. There was 2 guys with I think 3 sacks. Somebody else had 3 sacks in that game, 2 or 3 sacks too, and it was like,
yeah,
it's fucking crazy. I mean, it was incredible. So but that's how I feel about over the years as being a Browns fan. I mean, the Browns suck obviously, but Kevin Stefanski, people every year want to fire him, and I've had my moments where I've hated Kevin Stefanski, but I'm also like, you also don't just win Coach of the Year twice in 4 years. It's like being a Browns head coach. So I feel like he knows what he's doing to an extent. He has to.
Well, exactly, and they know they can't be changing ship that much in the sense of they know they have their place, and until they get good draft orders and they make a couple good trades. They know they're kind of stuck in the spot they're in, but you know what? The lesser known NFL teams like them, Atlanta, Recently the Saints, like the teams that don't have the large followings and the big groups, they're in for a shift momentum. Like 5 to 10 years, the NFL is going to look completely different.
I hope so.
No,
What do you
well,
think
it's
about
it.
that?
That's why we set up the drafts the way we do, right? And like the lesser you place, the better picks you get, because
Right,
there has to be some sort of shift in momentum where we don't create dynasties.
right. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I hope the Browns can figure it out. I mean, they got 2 this year. I mean, and Todd McShay, which I don't know if we even put weight into that fuckhead's opinion anymore. I don't know, but Todd McShay came out and got on his little potty cast today and was like, "Oh yeah, fucking, I've got good word the Browns aren't taking a quarterback at 2." And let me just tell you, you want me to
Oh,
live
God.
stream my death? It's
Oh,
going to be when the
God.
Browns take Abdul Carter 2nd overall,
Could-
and I'm going to fucking take a toaster bath live on
m-
YouTube because here's the thing: we've had and I know nobody gives a fuck about the Browns, but we've had the best. We've had a first ballot Hall of Fame defensive end for the last 8 years, and it hasn't done dick. So what would go and getting another one do? Like Myles Garrett, love him to death. He's been a cocksucker the last few weeks, and I hope we don't get rid of him. But like people were like, "Oh, we got to go get Abdul Carter." Could you imagine what him and Miles get? Like, dude, you could have the nastiest defensive line to ever exist, but if you have Dorian Thompson Robinson as your quarterback, you're fucked. So, it's stupid. The Browns better not. If they don't go quarterback second in this draft, it's going to be a tragedy.
Like,
my biggest fear is that we stream the draft, Nick, and I have to see that happen live, and I have to somehow piece you together for the rest of the night. That is a very real fear that I deal with, that I've thought about. Even
Dude, we're just
even
going to
the
end the show.
even the Hay kid. So we call my son the Hay kid.
okay,
Taden. He pops on here. He pops on here every now and then just because he's an 11-year-old idiot.
Got to
And he
give him this
also come in the
airtime,
chat.
dude.
Hey, he did break Cooper Cup wanting a
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah, he was the first
actually
person to
broke
tell us
us.
Cooper Cup was getting traded. I was like, holy shit, this
Literally,
11-year-old
we're
knows what the
streaming
fuck
and he
is
like
going
puts
on.
his phone in front of us. And he's like, "What? Cooper Cup has demanded a trade?" And then it was like,
see,
"Okay, we have to
that's
ask the kid what he thinks about the Cooper Cup trade," and we made him feel special.
buddy. I'm telling you, it's another avenue. You just got to set him up a little corner where you get him a little like set up like in the back and stuff, and with a desk in the front, and have like call it like Kids Insider or something with a backwards Z, and he comes in with like a crazy insider thing, and then he gets off the screen like 10 seconds, 30 seconds,
Oh, he
like.
would be all over that.
Yeah, and then TikTok and IG would go crazy for that shit. Like the fantasy heads would go nuts.
Yeah, no, I agree. That would be sick. I mean, that would be dope for
Oh,
sure.
he would be all over that.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
the
have a
fact
we'll have a once a week. We'll give him it was his Ravens take of the week. He's a
oh fuck
he's a
off. We don't.
Ravens guy out of
God,
I guess he's a Ravens fan, which just makes me like I want to
you know,
hate this
Hey,
kid, but I
hey,
can't.
hey, hey. Well, then, did you see the game that his team went against his dad's team? Because all they scored was a safety. That was a
oh,
game.
thank God I didn't have him on Christmas. Thank God I was separated and didn't have to be with that side of the family and have to listen to that all day. The
That would have
best
been
part
some
about
shit.
You want to know what the best part about that whole thing was? I got to watch Beyonce in white. That was the highlight of that football game. Merry
What a
fucking
fucking
Christmas to me.
yeah, that was brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. But yeah,
That was a day. Well, it's
Yeah, I
funny.
couldn't believe that
Kevin
all you guys
knows.
scored was a safety. That was a wild turnout. Like that was.
The best part was they got the safety and then they started driving the ball, and it's like, okay, we'll get back in this game.
Dude, that was
They, but
brutal.
that,
That's what you
that's
guys get
that's
for the
one thing
Browns being
about
so last year.
Baltimore. That's one thing about Baltimore is their defense. You can't deny it.
Oh, it was just a reminder that we are the best team in the worst division in football.
But to go back to the Browns really quick, I did want to say in my fantasy, I did have a Brown that I picked up and dropped throughout the season, depending on the matchups. It was Elijah Moore.
There you go.
So, and and Judy too. I'm
Jerry
stupid.
Judy, my boy had a fucking year this year, baby. Let's go.
Um, Yeah, hold on. Will it show me the schedule from last year? Yeah. Which one was
First ever
it?
career 1,000-yard
Well, there because
year.
it was the Monday night game where he went off. Oh God, that was me being a friend for Nick that night. That was tough to watch.
It was the Jags game. I bet Judy to go off and then he did. He got 73 receiving yards and I think he had 6 receptions or something like that. And 2 of them were those dirty sideline catches that were like 20 plus yards. It was a nice game.
He had that that game against that snow game. My guy,
Yeah.
that guy he went into that game like 20th, ranked 20th in receiving yards, and he left second.
Was that the Saints game? No.
No, that
Yeah.
was
No.
Was it Pittsburgh that they played in the
Yeah,
snow?
Pittsburgh was the Thursday night game. Yeah, that was the snow game.
Oh, yes, yeah, yeah. And that was he got 85 that night.
Well, there was that what was that game
Oh,
we
that
had
was
this year?
it was the
That
Denver game. Don't we need I have a
It
bone
was a
Nick's-
revenge
Oh,
game.
it was the Denver game. It was the Denver game. He had 235.
Yeah, dude, Brown's record, baby. Let's fucking go.
No, Judy's no joke, and like him and who's the other one I said? Elijah
Elijah
there.
Moore.
And Chubb. Like you guys do have a good offense starting up. Like it's you
And
really like
Njoku, great tight end.
yeah, 100%. Who's your kicker?
Fuck Dustin Hopkins, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck me. But we do have, we have a great punter. That matters. But yeah, Dustin Hopkins, he pisses me off. We signed him. He was a great kicker, and we gave him an extension, and he just fell apart. So, not very good. But offensively, we're all right. We need to get the line figured out a little bit but we've still got a great line. I mean, parts of it. Joel Bitonio.
No, then that's what I mean. And the fact that you guys didn't like, what'd you guys place? Were you guys like bottom 10?
Yeah, we have the second overall pick. We got 3 wins because our quarterback kept getting hurt.
That's no, see, I think that's great, man. I think that's really good for you guys. Something I wish, someone who I wish got drafted. I don't think he's even in the league. Was Tate Martell? Do you guys remember Tate Martell in Ohio State? So
Dale, you don't know
so
that? You don't know Tate Martell?
okay,
That's not
okay.
we're gonna be
So
like,
I will tell you the heartbreak of Tate Martell. So Netflix used to do this show called QB1, I think it was called. No, not QB1. It was something like that, but it was following the top 4 QBs at high school level, their last year of high school, and as they were getting drafted by their prospective colleges.
Interesting.
And who they were going to sign with. And it was great, man. And then he signed with Ohio State. He was the best that year. He played out in Nevada. He was the fucking he was meant to be the next Brady. Like so Buckeye signed him and they basically said, "Listen, you grind out the first year on the bench. If there's injuries and this and that, we'll try to throw you in. Easy games, we'll throw you in third liner. But you're not going to get your start until at least probably your third year, but we'll give you a couple starts in your second year." He was too egotistical and he didn't like that. He argued with the coach and all the people too much on the staff, and they basically told him you're not going to get any starts now until your fourth year. And then he just kind of doubled down, and I think he only ended up actually playing 4 games. But if he could have kept his attitude in check, that kid could have been something. And like I don't know. I don't know. He would. I think he'd be coming up this year. So
yeah, that fucking sucks, dude. Like, you always hate to see somebody especially kids like that. Just anybody that has a future like that, and just throw it away over the dumbest shit, especially in sports. It's like, dude. I'm you're talking about a guy who watched Josh Gordon. Okay, about a guy who Josh Gordon might actually be the greatest wide receiver that's ever played football, but we'll never know because. The guy had 1,300 yards or whatever, in like 14 games, or it was like 1,100 yards in 14 games. One of the best rookie years ever. And he was doing it with like literally dog shit at quarterback. Josh Gordon but he couldn't stop smoking pot and fucking doing dumb shit. Which obviously, like I said, the fact that they were ever getting suspended for pot is dumb as shit. But like, look, I'm the biggest pothead in the world, but if you're gonna offer me an NFL contract, I wouldn't even look at pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be able to like not. You just have to be able to be smart. Just
You can smoke as much of that when you're done.
Well, did you guys watch the Kelsey documentary?
I have not watched it yet. No.
No.
It's actually really good, and part of it touches on back end the college level. Travis went out and he partied, and because they ironically played for the same college, and Jason got Travis a spot on the squad, and he was partying it up, and he was smoking weed, and then there was a drug test, and he got kicked off the team, and he spent a year not playing, not allowed on the roster. And Jason went back up to the coach and he's like, listen, he's done all the stuff he needs to do. He's tightened up, he's smartened up, he's ready for it. Don't let him blow his shot on one mistake. Got him put back on the Cincinnati or whoever it was they played for squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and then the rest is history. Like that is why or Travis Kelsey's number is 87, is because that is Jason's year he was born, and that is an homage to his brother because he would not be in the game without his brother.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I've maybe I've seen that part because I feel like I've heard that. I mean, and they're both Cleveland kids. I mean, I know they're both. I've always been pretty. I hate that. Like
they're
always
big hockey boys too. They love their hockey.
Boys. Yeah, they're big hockey boys and they're big Cavs guys. Like they're big Cleveland sports guys. So I've always thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was cool that wasn't it last year? I think she had Taylor Swift at one of the playoff games last year. He was at a playoff game with Taylor Swift at a Cavs game last year, which was sick. But and obviously, I've always been a huge Jason Kelsey guy because I am firmly under the belief that he is the greatest center to ever play football.
Thank you. Every Eagles jersey I actually have is Kelsey. I've got the midnight green, I got the Kelly green, and I've got the all blackout, all Kelsey. So I said to my girl, I said this year, let's get some Saquon and some Hurts mixed up in there. But it's nice to have all those now that he's not playing. So.
Yeah, and I'm missing my Brian. When I was a huge druggie and alcoholic, I was dating some Hooters girl, and I gave her my white. I let her borrow I was like 19 years old. I let her borrow my white retro Brian Westbrook jersey. Never saw it again. So
what a hussy.
Got my Hurts, obviously. Kelly Green, come on.
They're great, man. They're great color.
Got the Dawkins because he's my favorite player of all time.
Let's go.
Fucking Wolverine, bitch.
I've
got
the Vic.
Man himself, Black Michael
Yes,
Vick.
sir. Yes, sir. And the McNabb. No, the Smith.
Yeah. And I've had two McNabb jerseys. They just don't fit anymore. I've just grown out of them. I never bought another one. But yeah, so I've had so many Eagles jerseys over the years. And the Brian Westbrook one kills me because it was the old school, like the white with the green collar. And it just I think back and I'm like, Nick, you were such a pussy back then to even let her look at that thing.
I did the same thing with a Bathing Ape sweater that I still wish I had that was like 3 sizes too big, but it was like my version of a fucking Snuggie. And I had the same thing. I let a girl take it. So what are you going to do? Yeah, man. It was like I was ahead of my time, man. I was rocking a Snuggie like 10 years before anyone else.
Rocking the fucking Bathing Ape, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, and the Carl Kanais, same thing. But that was just my own negligence. I left a pair of Carl Kanai shorts, man. I fucking love those things. I like almost wore them exclusively every day for like 3 months. I'd go home, I'd fucking wash them so I could wear them the next fucking day. And I left them outside on a fucking old tractor, and yeah, they got fucked.
Dude, it's fucking brutal. And you never forget them, dude. Never forget them.
No. Fuck, the Carl Kanais were like fucking 15 years ago. So yeah, you don't forget.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19, I think, when that happened. One of my 32. Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute now, and I still just think. And that Hooters is closed now, so I where I work now, I drive by that Hooters sometimes, like for work, like to deliver stuff. And every time it's like, no, they haven't built anything there yet, so it's just like an empty lot. And I'm just like, That fucking jersey died right there. I should just get out and piss on that spot. But
And there's nothing sadder than a Hooters girl wearing a sweater.
yeah, and well, yeah, no shit. Knowing her, she probably fucked it all up too, like cut it up or something, like make it look all fucking, which makes it even sadder.
It really does. It does. Let's not go down that road.
Fuck,
You
dude.
you were thinking with your wrong head, Nick.
She
I
went
know,
home.
dude.
She went home to her boyfriend, and he cherished it.
Yeah, she's like, dude, I got you this sick Brian Westbrook jersey. He's like, no shit. How'd you know I was an Eagles fan?
She's like, I don't know. I just grabbed that at the swap meet. I thought you'd like
I
it.
didn't actually. That's perfect if that's your favorite team.
I seen it at Value Village, and I thought you would just love it.
They actually stripped off some guy's cock. Yeah, no, I. Yeah,
He kept me
fuck
really
Brian
good. He tipped me really good when the Cavs went up.
Halftime show was sick. But yeah, I definitely I missed. I had an old couple McNabs. I think I had maybe a TO back in the day. I was back in that was the Eagles. Like I was an Eagles fan back then, dude. Todd Pinkston was a wide receiver when I was watching them. Remember Todd Pinkston, Dale? I know you do.
Yeah,
He's
that name rings a bell. Yeah,
Dennis Northcutt. He was a
Yeah.
Brown. He was a Brown.
Yeah, that name rings a bell too.
Who was it? Todd Pinkston. Fuck, I don't even remember Brian. I don't even know. Brent Selleck was there for a while.
Oh yeah, he was a tight end. Yeah, I remember that.
Glad you landed on the Eagles. What a turn of luck for you, huh? 2015, just landed on the Eagles, and you've just been riding a fucking high, huh? I used to get made fun of when I was an Eagle. When I was like 9 years old, 10 years old, telling people I'm an Eagles and a Browns fan, they're like, "Yeah, dude, you're a fucking homo." They're like, "Your teams suck. You mean you root for two teams that'll never win anything ever? That's fucking hilarious, dude." And now they've won 2 Super Bowls. Let me tell you, dude.
You're 1 for 2, man. You're 1 for 2.
And I've seen a Cavs championship, baby. And I was at the Cavs championship parade. I just started dating my girlfriend, now my fiance at the time, almost 10 years ago, 2016. We had just met 4 months before that. Cavs won a championship. I'm like, get the fuck in the car. We're going to Cleveland now. And we were there for the parade. Had to be there for that shit. So
that's how I felt about the Philly parade, man. I was like, I can't be there. I was like, I'm taking the fucking day off work, and I sat and I watched the whole live stream because I was like, I got to be there, like at least in spirit. Like,
what a fucking parade it was, too, dude.
The last one was just went off just as much. Like my big thing that I was like, I wish there was a novelty prop on was, is Jason Kelsey gonna come back out in the leprechaun outfit again?
Yeah, dude, just do the fucking speech. That shit was sick. Man. I mean, that
hungry dogs run faster, baby.
Bro, and then this year we get to see Jeff, or not? Yeah, oh no, who is it? Who is it that got hit by the? Not Jeffrey Lulie. Who is it that got hit? Howie got hit by the beard, dude. Get the fat cut on his forehead.
Yep.
Just walking around with this battle scar all day long. Fucking C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's just the most ignorant motherfucker in the world, just walking around spanking motherfuckers with a belt.
And then fucking Hurts just like with his nonstop like fucking cigars. He won and he fucking has just smoked like 17 cigars a day since.
He is like, there's been a lot of Jordan athletes since, obviously since Jordan. I don't think there's ever been a more perfect Jordan athlete than
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. He just looks like the guy that would represent Jordan. Like when he rocks all that Jordan, he just looks clean and just.
I think it's the clean goatee too. The black guy with the clean goatee, man.
Yeah, and then obviously the way he talks and just like the way he does everything is just. He just seems like the clean. Like you would never catch that guy smelling like anything other than gold.
Yeah, and it's like He embodies that brand, right?
Yeah, I love me, and I'll admittedly when they drafted Jalen Hurts, I was pissed because I was a Carson Wentz guy. Because look, Carson Wentz, I will say it, before he fucked that knee up, he was one of the best quarterbacks on planet Earth. Guy was going to win a goddamn MVP that year. They won the Super Bowl before he blew his goddamn knee out. Probably still should have won the MVP. He was that good. that year. And then they were like, oh, well, Jalen Hurts is, they draft Jalen Hurts because people are like, well, I don't know if Wentz is ever going to be the same. And I'm like, no, he is. You just got to give him the chance, dude. He's going to be the same. And then he never was the same. And fucking Carson Wentz is who he is now. But, like, dude, Carson Wentz, before he went on that run and dove into the end zone and fucked his ACL up, that guy was the best quarterback in the goddamn league. I mean, he was that good.
Out of North Dakota State?
Out of the
Wyoming?
back ass of nowhere, dude.
Was he the North Dakota State guy?
He still had pimples and acne when he got into the league, dude. He was like that Jesus freak that probably didn't believe in face wash or anything like that. Just fat pimples and fucking.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut it off really quick. I'm just looking at the bet slip and the stats for the game and where we're at for the Four Nations.
Dude, yeah, cut us off. I'm known to just
no, it's all good,
Trust
boys.
me.
I love the banter and the random chat because like it's boring to stay on just one topic the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm short Matt Tkachuk with one shot on goal from hitting all the slips.
Oh fuck!
Let's fucking go.
You better can we wave the USA flag for like one Matthew Tkachuk shot? Just a shot?
Well,
Or you need a
that's
point?
all I need, man. And like right now they're up shots, like they're up 26 shots. Like so, if anyone bet the under on Bennington tonight, you're not gonna hit it. I don't think because you guaranteed he's gonna have one more that goes in, which puts it at 27, and it was at 26.5, and he's already got 26 shots on goal right now. So that means he's saved 24. So if he doesn't save two more shots on goal, then you're gonna hit it. But if he does and continues, like because it looks like it's going to OT, you might not hit that under. Some people were on the Bennington under. So
Yeah, I need McDavid to get one more shot. Actually, I need McDavid and.
You put him on 3 because he's at 2 right now.
Yeah, so on Underdog I took him at 2.5 on 2. I put Tkachuk, McKinnon, McDavid 2.5, and then I got Bennington higher than 26.5 saves.
Was that Matt Chuck or Brady?
Matt.
Yeah, Matt's only got 1 right now. I need him for 1 more because I only had him for 2 across all mine that I put him in.
Yeah, when I tried it wouldn't let me go under his. It was 2.5 is all I could get Matt Tkachuk at, which sucked when I tried it. Sometimes they won't let me go under. I swear they let people they change shit for people in different locations sometimes, but maybe not.
I mean, they definitely could. I mean, state restrictions and all too, right? So,
just so because we're talking all about our betting stuff. The Spurs are up by 8 at the start of the third quarter, and the Lakers are up by 18 halfway through the second quarter.
I was gonna ask you because, dude, my fucking action won't load. Like every time I when I redo it, it still says the games haven't started.
No, I'll refresh mine just to make sure. But
which, by the way, thanks for putting me onto that. I got to make a profile still, but I really like the looks of that app and how that's another collab thing where it's just feeds the slips.
And I think it's more being transparent too. Like we had a really good when we started out, and then basically just like middle of December has been a fucking grind, and we give it back. But I think it's better to show everything than just be like, "Oh, hey, we won," and then not post anything for 4 days. I'm like, "Oh, hey, we won," right?
Yep.
It's way, and if you'll learn when you see on there that 1, Nick doesn't always do my spell check. 2, holy shit, sometimes I don't know how to write English at 6 a.m. But 3, I also have fun with doing it sometimes. Like
my favorite part about it is that underneath, obviously you'll see a lot of, you could pay for the pro, the thing every month and get all the pro picks and stuff on there, and a lot of them guys you'll go to their pages and they'll just have the picks there, but the fact that they give you the option to give you a description on why you picked it, so not only will you go and see okay, why the fuck did Dale bet Marshall -1.5. Like, I don't know anything, or Eastern fucking Iraq, or who the fuck else, who the fuck is this and why do you bet it? It's like you now have got like half a paragraph of like his thought
Yeah,
process
like
behind it. And I think that is pretty cool. Like I think that
like my Lakers one was just sorry, Portland. This is a not a good spot for you. The Lakers lost to the Hornets, have to travel to Portland. Normally this would be a spot where I'd be thinking the other way, but they're pissed, and Portland. You will be the nail to the Lakers hammer.
see, and it's just stuff like that makes my balls swell, dude.
Like I just have to be better with words and sentences, but generically, and sometimes like the collab thing is I think awesome because sometimes it makes, you have an opinion on a game and then somebody else has a different opinion that makes you think. Like if there's ultimately at the end of the day, the idiot that has this beautiful thing has the final say. But
Yep.
the more information you can, like, if you're telling me that you like Portland because of X, Y, and Z, and I like the Lakers because of X, Y, and Z, well, now you've given me something to think about. Whether
Yep.
I believe it, not, or maybe I don't bet it and I save money because Portland wins, right? It's more information is a good. You can get to analysis paralysis, but generically, more information is a good thing.
No, 100%. Like right now, this slip's already gonna hit as long as the Lakers continue out their game here. So, oh, we got feedback.
Oh, that's me. My phone's just about dead. You're good. Keep going. I'll put
Oh,
this back.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
No, you're fine. I just got to figure out how to make this. We'll be good. Don't worry.
Oh, you got the old school where you plug it into the thing.
Yeah, he's got a. None of my dude. I'm telling you, I'm the worst over under person. I've got to learn how to do this because my underdog is like we hit a couple yesterday, but today is not good.
Well, someone I forget who it was. I gotta look through my notes and see if I can remember who it was. Someone put me on to Dyson Daniels. They said put him for the over on his, which was 24.5, and he literally got 25.
Yeah, see,
So it was as far as we could push it.
I really wish I had that luck. See, like me right now, I got well, the Trey Young, everybody was saying hit the under on him today in the thing. He 26.5 under. He had 38.
Oh,
He went the fuck off, dude.
Yeah. Well, him and Daniels did by the looks of it, because like I say, they had his PRA at 24.5. I picked the over, and he hit 25, and I paired that up with the Boston Celtics win, which they did, and then I got the Lakers spread at -2. So that one's looking good. Should be $10 to $50. That one should be good.
So
Hell yeah.
with your parlays, are you generically aiming like if you're bet 3 games, you're looking for X return. If you're betting 5 games, you're looking for X, or is it just you?
So I always try to do it where it's always going to cover it. So at least as long as 1 or 2 of the bets hit, it's going to cover all my money. And if 3 or 4 hit, then I'm into money. And I usually end up putting out anywhere from like 7 to 12 slips a night.
Right. And like you said, like you're like kind of like my thought process as well. Like you're playing the long term game, right? Like the bad nights are going to happen, but through the process, you believe in what you're doing. Generically, you're going to make money long term, right?
There we go. I can't hear anything, boys. I don't know what happened. I got a phone call and then it went away.
Oh yeah. I've already dealt with one of those too.
I just missed one 5 to 68 because Paul George 20. I took him for 23.5 points, rebound, and assist. He got 21. Every other pick hit.
Ugh.
Tired.
You just can't hit that part of it right now.
No, there we go. All right.
I'm telling you,
Yep.
it's a disease, dude. Like I said, so I just had one 5 for 68.50. I had Tyrese Halliburton over 2.5 3-pointers. De'Aaron Fox 5.5 assists. Jalen Brunson 7.5 assists. Cam Johnson 20.5. So I got all 3, but Paul George. I get 4 of them, and I missed Paul George by 2 points. Fucker.
The main slip that I like put out and advertised on Instagram for the Four Nations, that one's already hit, and that one was 25 to 120. So that one was that's yeah, that's great. That's a good one. But no, like I say, I always try to do where I cover it because like I have about $120 worth of bets out tonight, so that just covered all the bets because I have 0 on my account because I went on the slots and blew $31 earlier today.
We've all been there.
Oh man, well I've had some sick returns on it recently, so I was like, fuck it. But I've kind of realized it doesn't matter how you feed the house, but to win on the slots, you have to feed the house first. So I usually go on and I'll go win like 4 of like 17 hands of Texas Hold'em I'll play first and give the house 20 to $50, and then I'll go play the slots, and then I'll usually like come out with like 200 to $300.
Sounds better than my luck, but I get.
Well,
I
you
get
gotta
That's
that.
what I'm
have
saying.
high. You
You
gotta
either
have
have
high
good luck
loss
or
tolerance. You gotta have
yeah,
high
that's what
loss
I'm saying.
tolerance.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I'm just
What?
losing on underdog. I think it's because I'm new to the bet game thing, so I'm still going. I'm paying my dues right now. I'm just losing my ass on the
So
over unders.
so one of the so for me betting single games, one of the hardest things that I had to learn, and you've noticed every now and then, I call it buffet betting. Like I stay disciplined to like my 3 or 4 bets, but then all of a sudden, holy shit, Dale has 10 fucking games out of nowhere. How the fuck that
How
happened?
did we get here?
Oh, we've got there a couple times. Those days have actually lucked out. Though I get like NFL Sundays or college football Saturdays that I love scare me. It's like, oh god, I like 7 of the 15 NFL games. Oh fuck. Buckle
Yeah.
up. This is going to be great or this is going to be horrible.
No, I agree. I'm looking at mine. Like all I see on mine right now are red X's and they're all like by 1. Like I said, I'm paying my dues. Like our action bets hit because like that's Dale putting his brain to the thing, and like I'll get on there and put like under 26.5 for Luca. Like I know what I'm doing. Like that's why I can't wait for like me to be able to bet because I'll make a thing like the both teams scoring and then like 2 picks. But then when I'm doing these higher and lowers, I have no self control, and I'll see like I'll get to like 3 and I'm like, oh, times 5. But I know if I add like 3 or 4 more, I'm getting like times 50. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I'm only going to put $2 to $5 down because I don't even really want to be doing this. I want to be playing like, I want to be doing real same game parlays where I have all the options. You know what I mean? Like, then I'll feel confident. But now I'm just guessing if fuckers are getting higher or lower on shit. And I'm like, I don't feel good about it.
And the casino wants the variance, right? Yeah, it's not as sexy winning 5 to 1 when you could throw 3 more games on and make 30 to 1. But that's what
And there's this guy, Big Bets, like just MC Bets. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of his content. He's from Jersey. He just yells into the camera the whole time, like he's just in your face, like but it's his shtick and it works good. And he's got aggressive bets. And he called a bunch of college ball in the mix of all the All Star and everything else going on, and he turned $100 into 10 grand.
Yep.
It's fucking stupid,
And
dude.
yeah, and it was literally like a 14 leg parlay, and it was like this spread, this money line, this team to have this much by the third quarter, like all kinds of, or the like halfway through the second half, and like whatever, right? Like you just called all kinds of crazy shit, and it all hit. And I was like, I usually tail 2 or 3 of his crazy bets a week just to like fuck it. And I was like, what a day to not choose to tail it.
Yeah, that's oof. Yeah,
Dude, that would make me cry.
Well, 10 grand, like I'm gonna have a lot nicer of a setup after that. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm gonna go register the business. I'm gonna go not quit the 9 to 5, but slow down the like effort and like get paid to like just do this like until they fire
No,
me for
yeah. Dude,
negligence.
10 grand for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? It's enough to kickstart things where I got a decent setup, and the money is like got a place to start, and
It
put a
helps the
grant,
roll.
and exactly, and it helps the roll, and like, yeah, and it's like all you got to do is a bunch of simple stuff after that to just keep doubling it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's
Well,
the holy grail.
well, I'm about to go rip
well,
one of
well,
these
I
because
I
I'm
would do
watching him fucking smoke just bong. So I'm gonna go rip one of these before I before we go to overtime. But here's what this thing is. Look at this thing.
that is sick. What? You use your phone? What?
You set up all these different profiles and like you can change the colors and the duration and the different temperatures you want it to go to.
Future is now.
You just scrape it in there. Yeah, click the fucking warm. Here, I have one more video.
Genius, genius. Yeah. Okay.
Let's
yeah,
talk
take your
about the
break.
new Puffco Peak. First, the 3D chamber is included stock, which provides more vapor and more flavor to the experience. The 3D chamber has an embedded ceramic bowl. This one-piece construction makes for a much more reliable and resilient device. The glazed surface of the bowl is also very easy to clean. The 3D XL is not compatible with the new Peak. However, all previous glass and heady tops will work great and click in with ease. The new Peak also features intelligent temperature control that maintains a consistent temperature during your sesh. The joystick is now included stock
Doesn't even
that
say
maximizes
sesh.
vapor production. Be sure not to press it down, which blocks the air. Just move it in a gentle circular motion. We also included a 2-year warranty, doubling the OG Peaks. To get the most vapor while using the new Peak,
Dude, just the most OG dab rig in the fucking world, boys.
Yeah, it's genius. The future is now. Like, but yeah, you should go take your break. Go enjoy it before overtime starts. I'm gonna hop off too because my old lady's asking me to come in, and I gotta take the setup down before the father-in-law comes in his garage tomorrow and loses his fucking ever living shit. So,
No, you're good. Hey, dude,
um,
thank you so much for hanging
No,
out though and
thank
coming
you.
and joining and doing this
no,
thing.
no, this is awesome, man. I love this. I'm down to come in. Like I say, tomorrow night. I know you guys said you had a scheduled thing, so I'm down to come in. And I've been writing down some stuff about some of the guys who've had some rest. Um, yeah, Drysdale is gonna be our guy. I think going into Saturday's games.
Fucking go. I love me
The
some
lonely,
Dion, dude.
the lonely German who can fucking get you one shot in 93% of the season. Like, okay, yeah, let's put that down. Like,
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well,
there's
let's. I think for tomorrow let's look into the second half of hockey. We'll look into the weekend games. Like I said, we'll definitely take because we got Saturday, we got hockey kicking back off, so we'll look into some lineups for the weekend and some shit like that. And we'll just take
Michigan
it.
State's tomorrow night, which I will be definitely trying to figure out how to bet that.
all right.
Michigan State.
Yeah,
Let's go.
top two teams in the Big Ten. It's gonna be a big time game.
All right. Well, then,
All
good
right.
shit. Well, like I said, man. Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out tonight, man. Really great
Yeah,
to have
man.
you on here, and thanks for putting us in the group. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Good luck, boys. Cheers
All
on
right,
Go
the
Canada!
go Canada. That's right.
go Canada. Yeah, right. USA. Tanner says losing is an asset. It means you're due. Yeah, right. I wish I need to get a USA jersey. I'm a faker, dude.
Oh man, no, I got lucky with this. This is a sick cop actually. Guy at work, he left it in the clear bag after working a claim because I do restoration, right? So your
Oh
house
yeah.
floods, we go fuck it up, right, and get it ready, dry out. And he left it in a clear bag in the warehouse for like 3 months, and I kept saying like, "You keep leaving it there, I'm gonna steal it." He's like, "Nah," he's like, "Just leave it, whatever." And then the warehouse manager got on him and was like, "Why is this here?" And then he's like, "Oh, Andrew said he wanted it." I fucking teefed it real quick. I was like, "All right, enough said.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said
That's
I
easy.
wanted it."
Yep. That's you gave it to you at that point. Let's go.
Yep. Yep. So sick cop. So, all right, boys, you guys have a good night, and yeah, catch you tomorrow.
All right, big dog. Have a good one. Peace. All right, Dale. I'll be right back.
You got her. gonna be. By the way, this game's going to overtime. Been exactly what we thought it would be, and man, it's been a fun night. Sorry, I have to type something. No, ought to be. I wonder. I don't know if it's 10 or. Oh, I hope this game doesn't go to a shootout though. That would be ungodly not cool. I can't wait to hear about his sesh as well, so it should be good time. So I probably should yawn, should I? But oh yeah, we don't need any shootouts in this thing. Like, is it 10 or 20 minutes of 3-on-3? I hope it's 20, just so somebody fucking scores. Because the last thing we need to do is this great tournament be a skills competition at the very end. 3-on-3 still is kind of a skills competition too in its own way, but it's better than what it could be. So hopefully the wife didn't get mad at you being out in the garage all night. There's you made me laugh with a couple like the Newfie reference that he had no clue what the hell we were talking about, made me giggle. Oh, thanks for thanks Nix for finding us, but hopefully you can come on again, and I think it's the start of something that's going to be good. I do believe, because that was an hour and a half of somebody I didn't know from a hole in the ground till like this morning, and that was super easy conversation. Which is like that's what we like the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays we try and have a tiny bit of structure, but we also free flow a lot too. So like it's kind of like tomorrow we'll probably there'll be some Vladdy talk for sure, cuz and like, you know, and like with baseball coming up, like I actually I'll probably talk about it tomorrow, but I made my first baseball future bet already, so I'm thinking that should be the first Instagram like me and my pretty face talking, because baseball's my baby, and the CFL, but you know I'm a Rider fan, fucking Saskatchewan bunny hug wearing, pill drinking, watch your dog run away for a week kind of thing. But it's home. And everybody loves home. Probably shouldn't be yawning, but yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. It's like you're watching overtime at like 11:30. And I'm like 9:30, and I'm ready for bed. Oh, let's take a look back at the bets just because I'm curious. Refreshy. Oh no, bets are still frozen at the. That's okay. Let's fire up, buddy. Oh, jeez. It's getting old. Shit sucks. All right. Lots of 3-on-3, free flowing. To quote, because you'll appreciate, to quote Steve Coolius, there'll be a lot of free flowing hockey. Steve Coolius looks like he needs to be kicked in the jaw, but you know. All right, buckle up, sir.
We're back.
It's just in time for the puck to drop for overtime. They're not playing 3-on-3.
No, it's 5-on-5, 20-minute. This is like playoff rules.
Do they go to overtime after? Or is it just continuous overtime?
I think it might just be continuous overtime.
Oh, I can't believe the NHLPA would allow that. But it's way better than 3-on-3 because that's what I thought it was. So
Yeah, they had flashed something earlier. It said 5-on-5, but I didn't see what it facts. I'm 33, and the fiance has 22 rips on me for being old. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Went and got a young and
he's like betting. This man is living the fucking dream.
got himself a little 22-year-old dude. Look at Nate McKinnon, dude. Nate McKinnon is got a fucking schnoz. Looks like somebody parked their car on his shit. I really wish my action would.
Yeah,
I don't know why my action.
Mine's froze too. I was just noticing that because I just checked. So the Spurs are up by 16 right now. The Lakers are up by 8 at halftime. And who was it that you had the prop on?
Donovan Clingan. Yeah, he probably is not going to hit that the way that game's looking.
Full box score.
Oh, yeah, he's got 2 points, 5 rebounds, so 7.
Yep, that's not going to do anything.
Hell yeah, boys. Was in a chat release for 30. Yeah, no, we've all been there, dude.
Yep. We're all better on the other side, though, so.
It's literally just LeBron and Austin Reeves.
I am so curious to know what that Lakers-Nuggets game will be on Saturday night. If it's anything under 6 points, I will be hammering the Nuggets. Ooh, the Canadians
I'm going to be sick.
Canadians almost look like they had too many men on the ice. Americans don't look happy, and I don't blame them.
Americans are pissed, aren't we all? Are we always?
America,
motherfucker, yeah.
I see the post on the bet slip, and then I had it on Instagram, and it had the America fuck yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, good job.
Yeah, I take pride in my. Oh, there he went. I take pride in my song choices on shit. Dale's phone just died. I guarantee it. America, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's a hell of a prize, big dog. Proud of you. Happy for you. Let's fucking go. Uh-oh. 5-on-5 till someone scores is what my dad says. So it looks like we're not getting any shootouts. Wow, look at this. Where's Dale at when you need him? Former Raven star Terrell Suggs pleads guilty to threatening to kill a Starbucks worker. Waving a firearm saying, "I'll kill your bitch ass." Hell yeah, Suggs. Let's go. Like a real man. Wow, that's a dog shit view. What the hell? Here we go. Hell yeah. Oh, boys, they are putting pressure on Jordan Binnington right now. Good Lord. Austin Matthews with a golden fucking opportunity. Dude, if these guys have to play, imagine these guys have to play like a 3 fucking overtime game, and then they have to go, and then they start NHL back up in 2 days. There he is, JB, standing on his head. I'm telling you, very few people. I mean, Jordan Binnington can be the most unreliable guy in hockey most days. You got big game fucking energy, like you need him to win a must-win game. This is the game to put him in. He's got you. Oh yeah, with the glove, dude, flashing the rub. JB again, another glove save. Dude, give him the fucking MVP. All my Blues friends are all texting me about Jordan Binnington right now. St. Louis has got a lot of pride over this guy. I feel like this is going to end on some lucky bounce. Like, I don't. Canada's finally got it down on the United States end, though. I mean, geez, it's been pretty much all U.S. on offense so far this first 7 minutes, but Canada's starting to get in there a little bit. Oh, phone died, huh?
Uh-huh. Hey, yeah, it sure did. We are going to have to get the old I got to look tomorrow for the
you're fine,
earbuds
dude.
and then yeah, but we got to do it old school, so I'm sorry.
It's all right. Welcome back, dude. Terrell Suggs just pleaded guilty for waving a gun at a bitch at a Starbucks saying she'd kill her.
When did this happen? I did hear nothing about that.
Pled guilty today, apparently. That's who your son roots for, dude.
Oh, hey, my phone started up. Yay. Yep.
Those are the players that your son
I feel like I've
for.
failed the world.
Are you still watching this game?
I don't know what I did for him. Oh yeah, I've got it on, I've got it on. So that Binghamton save was
what I tell you, back to back big saves. That's the guy. He does. This is what he does in big games, dude. He plays his little dick off.
Yeah, like you said, you need to get him to the big games. But he's like one of those guys that cherishes the big game, but it's like game 66, he's going to let some dribbler through the 5-hole through it. You're like, what in the fuck? Like, I think I could have stopped that against an NHL
straight
goalie.
Up. I mean, he is the best goalie on planet Earth. Where there is something at stake here, my guy is ready to fucking play. God, is USA going to beat Canada twice? I don't know. This is an interesting overtime. It's been a lot of USA, but
Okay, now I can celebrate. I thought I was ahead of you, so that's why I was being very quiet.
Wow, Conor McDavid.
I think that was it. That's the thing. What Cindy Crosby scored the golden goal for Canada in the Olympics, and now the new guy, Conor McDavid, scores it for Canada. We still rule hockey.
Wow. Fuck you guys, dude. Damn.
By the way, how did he get that wide open in the slot?
I was just going to say, there was nobody near him.
That is arguably the best player on the planet right now. And there was nobody within 15 feet of him in the most high danger place.
Yeah, there was a 0% chance he was missing from there.
Oh, like he is at the, like, they call it home plate, and that is just like he's at the hash. Like, Connor Hellebuyck might arguably be the best goalie in the world, and he has no chance there.
Dude, no one
whatsoever.
near him. 3 guys went to the corner, started going to the corner after that guy. And you fucking idiots, you deserve that. That's what you get. 2 Blues, though. Let's go. Parayko, Bennington.
And that's the thing. Like, good for him, because he had everybody in Canada being like, "Is he good enough?" And he's
good enough
that it is. So,
what a fucking game, boys.
Hey, Nick, we get this in a year's time in Italy. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, Will it be best on best? Well, I guess they're going back to the Olympics, right? It is NHL players are back in the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, dude.
This was just like
Little
this is
cockies.
almost like a training camp. Yeah, plus the NHL, like the NHL and NHLPA gets to make money off this, right? So it can be revenue for both sides, so that it can raise the salary cap. And It's like a win for everybody involved, as long as nobody gets like fucking hurt.
Man,
But anybody can get hurt.
what a dub. What a dub for you guys. Congrats, Canada, baby. Let's go. Shout out Canada. McDavid, the guy. That's the guy who's supposed to win it. The best player on planet Earth,
Yep.
best player in Canada. I mean, Conor McDavid, there is not a better goal. Well, I mean, Austin Matthews might be a better goal scorer in the regular season, but again, give me Conor McDavid any day of the week.
He is the best 200-foot player in hockey, and it's not close.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, no, for sure. I think McDavid's the best player since Gretzky, but overall player, honestly. But
would you put him ahead of Sidney Crosby in his prime? I think you're probably right. There was a time where Sidney Crosby had concussion problems, and we didn't know if we were going to get to see him.
Yeah, no, I definitely think I would.
So.
I mean, I would say that, like I said, I'd give, like, if we're talking about goal scoring, obviously Ovechkin, Austin Matthews, those are the guys that you want. But talking about guys that just fucking, like you said, just 200-foot players, all around hockey players. I mean, Gretzky's the goat of goats. I mean, there's goats, and then there's people that, like, you never reach. Like the fact that we're even seeing Ovechkin get near the fact that we're seeing anybody break any Gretzky record is crazy. No one will ever sniff the point record.
Yep.
I don't think anybody even gets close to the point record ever. I mean, like,
just crazy. Ovechkin. That just shows how good that is. But Ovechkin's almost 40, and he's had to score all those goals. NHL lockout, and he's like stayed almost fucking healthy through his entire career. Like, yeah, he broke his leg this year, but that was probably the first serious injury he's sustained, and he's just as old as me.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, Gretzky to me is just, he's the GOAT of all goats. I mean, there just isn't a better, like you said, LeBron will always have, Jordan will always have the LeBron. Like most people, even if you think Jordan's the GOAT, like there'll always be there's no certainty. Like when you talk about the GOAT of hockey or the GOAT of football, like, like you said, we're talking about, is Mahomes better than Brady? Like, I don't think so, but most people don't think so, and he's probably not. But there's a conversation. There's never been a conversation.
Yeah.
Since Wayne Gretzky. Like, there just isn't even one. It's just like,
no. If Mario Lemieux wouldn't have had his health scare, it still would have been Gretzky, but it would have been a lot closer, I think.
I don't know, dude. Maybe.
But yeah, no, it's Wayne Gretzky, and then a deep breath, and then you can start arguing.
Like, it's crazy that when you can take away a guy's, you can literally take away his career goals, and he's still the point leader.
Yeah. Like, you think of how many points Yager got, and it was like he played probably like 600-700 games more and was still like 700 points behind.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's so stupid.
It's one of the stupidest things that you can say out loud. Like,
how is he that good? Dale, how is he that good?
Like, I get the argument against him not being the greatest is that he played in an era where it was wide open hockey and you played 2.5-minute shifts and you went and smoked a cigarette on the bench. But also, he was the best player on the ice, and it wasn't even fucking close.
I mean, nobody else did it in that era. So it's like,
exactly.
If there was one, there should have been two, and there just was not two. There was just one. It's just like, he's a freak.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
And you like look at him and you look at him and he doesn't look like anything special.
He just looks like
but
a
it's
guy.
like that guy is the best. Yeah, he just looks like a normal guy, like you and me going out and playing a pickup league. Like, but he's the best player in the world. And I think Cindy Crosby isn't close, but at least he's not as close as Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's still Wayne Gretzky breath, and then you can start arguing Conor McDavid, Cindy Crosby. You know, if you're going to go real old school, maybe a bit of Gordie Howe. You mentioned Bobby Orr. If Bobby Orr could have stayed healthy, would have never been but he could have been at least at the end of the breadth of the second tier.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. There are guys that are in those tiers, but yeah, there's just a guy looking down.
But it's because it's Gretzky, and then it's a full fucking peg, and then you start the second tier.
Yeah, that's wild. But I'm super stoked that McDavid got that goal. That's pretty awesome. I mean, like I said, super dope that the guy that's supposed to score. Like, I'm glad we didn't get scored on by fucking Sam Bennett again or something. Like, I'm glad that like the guy that scored the goal was supposed to score the goal. Best player in the world, on the best goalie in the world, like you said.
Yeah.
And two Blues are going home with some hardware. So that overall good night. USA couldn't fit it together. It is what it is, right? But
you know what it's time to do? It's the person who really does deserve to be booed, not either national anthem. Well, okay, there's a Nathan McKinnon, going to get like a tournament star thing or something. It's time to boo Gary Bettman. It's fucking religion in hockey.
Yeah, what a piece
Whoever
of
wins
shit.
the Stanley Cup.
What an absolute dog shit.
He's
not worse than
I
Manfred.
heard a piece when I was so their argument was like, what is the worst thing that Gary Bettman's done in his time? And it was like, part of the argument was the Arizona Coyotes and how fucking awful they were ran and how they should have been gone 15 years ago, and he just kept trying and trying. And one person said that there was 10 years without best on best players. And I was like, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, straight up. There's just nobodies in the Olympics.
Yep, like I can remember because it was Sochi, and I remember I was at home with Tayden because Tayden was still in diapers. Tayden wasn't a year old, and I did the stay-at-home dad thing for the last 3 months before he turned 1. And I watched Best on Best in Russia. And it was fucking great, especially when Tayden went and had his like 90-minute nap like during the second and third period of the late Russian games, which was like 10 a.m. my time. Like, fuck yeah. Good job, buddy. You sleep. Oh, you're going to cry for an extra 2 minutes. Okay, well, you're going to be fine. You'll grow up and be okay.
You'll be just fine.
Dad's going to watch the rest of this.
Yeah, Dad's got a hockey game to get to. Shut up.
But it's but yeah, that's crazy to think that, Tayden's turning 12 right away. Oh, Brad Marchand is piggybacking somebody. Of course he is. Yeah, it's crazy to think that it's been it'll be 12 years since we've had best on best since this. And the NHL could have made so much money off of this. I know they don't want to shut down their season, but like,
sometimes you just got to do it.
We streamed a hockey game that we wouldn't have normally streamed. Like, that's just you and me.
Right.
And we had however many people come in here, and we had frogs talking about hockey who doesn't talk about hockey, even if it's just for this week. Like, when I was traveling to Medicine Hat to drop Tayden off, I got to listen to CBS radio, and they were talking about how electric the Canada-US game was that Saturday night. where they don't talk about hockey ever until it's the playoffs, or somebody fucking goons it up and gets suspended for 8 games.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. It's
So-
it's a big fucking deal, man. I'm glad that they did this, and I can't wait till we see. Can't wait for a year from now. Like I said, this time next year we'll be doing this again, and in Italy, dude. That's the way. That's So I'm glad we got on here, did the game. Glad that it sucks the U.S. didn't win, but like I said, I'm glad that McDavid. It was a good game. Nobody got blown out. It was a good game. 2 Blues are going home with some new hardware, and like you said, didn't hit any of my. Yeah, we'll see how our action bets turn out. They all look like they're going pretty good. My underdogs do not look like they're going very well, but it is what it is, right? Fuck it, we ball.
We got a new friend tonight, and I think we've definitely got some positives for the Instagram group. And Playoff Beer definitely looks intrigued on coming into here on
hell yeah,
on at least semi-regular basis, which is pretty awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And tomorrow, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow because, we're going to wrap this up because, we do got tomorrow. So we only almost 3.5. We haven't done a 3-hour, 4-hour one in a while. So we're, they said tomorrow, hopefully he'll be back. We'll talk a little hockey. We'll talk about the weekend games. Like I said, we got Michigan State tomorrow. We've got, more NBA, obviously more NBA action will be around tomorrow. So a lot going on. Anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, we'll talk about Vladdy tomorrow. That'll definitely be on the list of things tomorrow.
Beautiful.
I need to get my Vladdy stuff off my chest.
All right, yeah, we'll definitely do some Vladdy
because there'll be some more drama about it tomorrow too. Maybe he'll be in a fucking Miami Marlins jersey.
Yeah, that'd be good. Fuck him. We'll definitely talk about him tomorrow. You guys, appreciate everybody that came out tonight, man. Like I said, Playoff Beer, really appreciate you coming on tonight, man. That was awesome. D-Gen, who's in this chat tonight, that was awesome. He hung out for a while. That was really cool. So really appreciate everybody that came out tonight, man. Hope you guys had a great time. Shout out to Team Canada. Great win by them. Shout out to Conor McDavid. Great win. Great goal. Great time overall tonight, man. So make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys give us a follow on YouTube. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you get notified when we go live or whenever we drop videos. If you're on X, if you're checking us out on X right now, man, go over to our channel, hit X, hit the follow button, man. What does it hurt? Hit the follow button. We're live 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tonight we're covering up for last night because it was the birthday day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m., X, YouTube. We're covering everything. We talk all the sports. We're live, do everything. We got betting, everything. So make sure you guys follow us, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. You guys have a good rest of your night. We'll see you guys then. Peace.
Peace.
Trucking intellect, got change in my pocket, $1.50 AFS. Let it go, let it die.